black dudes that were hot? No, Mr. Wendell. What on YouTube? Put up Mr. Wendell. You remember this? You know, 44. You remember this song? This came out in 93. Mr. Wendell? Yeah, it was a black song by a popular black group. You know, like those, they all came. Oh, yeah. Like, what happened to the other guys? The Filipino, the two black guys, and the chick. You know, the chick that was married to the guy in NBC, you know, he cheated on her, the strip thing. She's from the Valley. She's from the Valley? He's Filipino, yeah, the black dude. Arrested Development. Oh, yeah. You don't remember this fucking song? Arrested Development. See?
Hiya, pal. About to murk these scrubs, son. Oh, that's wet and premature. Still smoke though. You know what I mean?
I'd say give me 3 10s and 2 20s. If you go what, 2 20s and all of a sudden next you know, you would put them under the thing, like 7 of them for me to look at them, and they clip one. Mr. Wendell down to his sides. Because when I was broke, I'd go over them $28. 20 for a bag and 8 to get over them back. That's enough for a hot dog. Dude, I gotta say, the first time I went to a dealer's house to buy coke, I think it wasn't until I was like 19 or something like that. I was in college. The dude scared the piss out of me on purpose. On purpose. So,
Still smoke though, man.
I went with a buddy of mine. Only one. We pointed at him, said, "Yeah, come on." I saw my buddy. He was like, "Yeah, you can go wait down the street."
Called this goober for a second, son.
Walked down the street. Damn it.
Let me in the game.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Show 'em what you're made of, soldier. Move out and take position. Enemy inbound. Line ready! In the radar bunker. You have the momentum.
This is like a bad time. Come back.
Molotov's ready.
I'm happy to do so.
Fire in the hole.
You and the lady need to, take a walk or whatever. He's like, no, now's a good time. He's like, what was that you needed? You needed some coke? And I was like, yeah. He goes, all right, I'll be right back. And then
Ooh.
There's a great.
fucking dog. Just right there, just staring at the ground. And I was
They're on the battle.
what the fuck is about to happen? Like, I seriously thought, if I run, for sure, the dog is gonna bite me, right? Like 100%. So I was just sitting there, I'm just trying to stay calm in the least bit. Dude. That was for like 3-4 minutes.
Fire explosives ready.
He lasted longer than most people. And I was like, oh my god. He was letting go and runs away, and I was like,
Fire in the hole.
he's like, just testing you. For what? He's like, just to see if you're gonna, shoot yourself. I'm like, yeah. I basically did, man. I basically did shit myself.
Oh, wow.
The chick over there that was sucking his dick while you take a shit. I mean, that's what I bumped into those in the houses that I love, all that shit. I'll be honest, when they get coke and they got drunk over there. I just question.
Taking heavy fire!
Everything that you
Something sticky!
Well, you ever thought about how much just total price of shit you got? Yeah, that was sitting there playing going.
That
I wonder if
sucks.
I could cut my nose off. There's like a ticker in there for how much coke I did to translate it into fucking. The last 10 years I paid for everything. My grandmother, I got 97 to fucking 2007. By the way, everything. You weren't let's go out to a party and I'll put my drugs down kind of guy. No. That's not what was happening. No. I let other people do it. Yeah. Yeah, that was not your thing. No. I went to parties where people just had one bag after the other. That was not your thing. To impress girls and go on the road. You know, it's funny.
We're being outmaneuvered.
The time I started, I went to prison. I stole 70% of that blow I did. Stole it from anybody and everybody. Whoever sold coke to. I would just set them up. I'd have 3 or 4 dealers at one time. Whoever got the weakest on me.
It's a massacre!
Do you think maybe like
What the hell happened out there?
close to breaking even between the stealing and the buying?
Yeah, that's it. Honestly, I just had this thought process.
It worked at the end.
I was high on high. And I was like, I want it all. I know the last 2 years, all those years in LA, Jesus in 2000 on easy, 300-400 a week. You know what it is to spend 1,200 to 15 a week? After 2003, I was spending close to 2,000 a month between the weed and the holy shit.
And how much?
You have to, let's add it up. A gram is $60. I was doing 2 grams a night, 4 times a week. Can I ask you, how much did you weigh when that was going down? Who the fuck knows? I wasn't weighing. I know, but you were, but like, because what I always thought was like, how is he, for a dude that big? 600 a week times 4 is 2,400 a month. Right. You figure I was buying 2 H and pavement for $60 a fucking week. That's 120. And I was buying fucking 8 grams a week at $60. That's minimum. That's if I went to, let's say I went to El Compadre one night and bought 2 20s and they gave me the pure shit. I wouldn't go back out that night or I had an audition the next day. But the last 2 years, you got to assume I was doing 2 grams a night at 60 a gram.
Yeah, were you going to
Every night? Every 4 nights a week.
Were you going to dispensaries then? Because I know that when the dispensaries opened, you told me that like you spent a ton of dispensaries.
No, I wasn't going to no fucking dispensaries. No. And after 2004, I got one of the credit cards back. And I remember one month I put $5,000 at the dispensary on it. My wife never got mad at me and nothing like that. You know, my wife understands when it comes to my reefer. That time,
Hardcore team deathmatch.
I maxed the card out. It was at $4,800 in a month. In a month, from the pharmacy, I was dropping 3 a day. I was going in there.
Remember your training. Make us proud.
Every 2 days, every 3 days. That's when they have lollipops and cookies. The breath mints. The breath mints. They had the kids were $90 in those days.
We have fire superiority.
And it was $90 in those days. When the first time they fucked me up.
Beetle balls ready.
The breath strip. The breath strips, yeah.
Recon searching for targets.
The best.
Strike them out.
Edible back. It's a cushion right ahead.
Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft.
That would just send you to Jupiter. You know, for 10 years, you know who the fuck those people were. You know those things you get coke in, they have to open those little bags. And then you do a bump. It was the size of a Jolly Rancher. Like a little Jolly Rancher, but full
Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft.
You understand that 200 milligrams is still a lot.
Come on, dude.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
What, you would have them running around? Yeah, no, fuck that. No, thank you.
That type of shit.
Yeah. Get the dog, get the snake.
Ungeschütztes
Drugs.
Ziel.
And you watch that drugs. That's 5 in the morning at a coke dealer's house. You saw that scene?
You haven't seen them yet.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Watching the worst television.
Der Forschungskunde Wehrhaus.
You have to watch it.
Scared to ask what he watches. Here's the funny thing. When you're sitting and talking about
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
he'll still go home and have the audacity to watch Black as the Orange or something like that.
Oh, you have to watch Monkey Eggs.
Chinese scene with a
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
Slim Daily. I got a list. She likes that. This is what's on this TV tonight.
That,
I watch something else on the other TV. Look at Mama's house and watch television.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
you find it? So it's called Jesse's Girl?
Yes. Everybody's fantastic in this. There's not a bad
Heavy casualties.
actor in this goddamn.
We lost good men today. Learn from
Job
this
that I
failure.
prefer.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, the roller skate girl. Watch this, Lee. Seymour Hoffman. Oh, the guy from Spider-Man. Marky Wahlberg.
I can't believe you haven't seen this movie.
No, why would we do this? This is.
How am I supposed to know if I've never heard of it?
You've never heard of the movie?
No.
But you got time to watch Orange and the New Black and all that other shit.
Oh, my God.
I mean, but that is exactly when you're saying that's what you miss. That's what I don't miss.
That's the action that I missed for years. That I always was looking for. For years, I missed that type of fucking nonsense where you go back for a second.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
But like, that's that's why for me the store, you don't have to deal with some
This
kind
is
of...
such a good movie.
Yeah.
In so many fucking levels because it shows the guy getting picked up as a waiter, getting into porn, blowing up into porn. That scene with the chick and him and there's the chick with the two women in the room, roller skate girl, and the white chick that's red hair with freckles on her face. She should have won an Academy Award for that coke scene right there. Julianne Moore. That guy, the second one, 25 Great Boogie Night quotes. That guy right there that plays the fucking pervert, the child molester.
Yeah.
This is a fucking tremendous movie.
Great.
This is your next assignment Friday night.
I'll watch it before Friday.
How?
It's 3 hours or so.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
It's deep. Yeah, put it on.
And I'll tell you, Burt Reynolds is so damn good.
Burt Reynolds is good.
Colonel was saying, you know about my name?
All right.
I was just wondering if you had any ideas.
I have some thoughts on it, yeah. What about you? What do you think?
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Just want to name. I thought it's cut glass, you know, like pretty sharp. Pretty sharp? Yeah, well, when I close my eyes, I see this thing. Big sign. Name. Is it like bright neon lights, like purple outline?
Stay wary. Pick your shot.
So sharp that the sign, it just blows up because the name is just so powerful.
We're dominating them. Keep pushing. Have a seat.
What is going on?
He's a waiter. Burt Reynolds sticks him up.
It's on search
Come
of
on.
Battalion. Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft.
High school. And this guy's the child pornographer. He goes to jail. Eventually.
So like, I didn't even. I was always scared that I'd go to the one dealer that was not a cover cop. I didn't even consider that it was craziness. Like I figured they went on a business to get people out of there. They just want some dance.
By code of two guys.
Oh no.
The Martel Cartel was originally. The Martel Cartel was originally two black dudes. But then it was two black dudes until they robbed. And that became a line. But then the dude I gave the gun to took off. So I got stuck. The black dude brought out the white dude because he didn't want to get shot at no more Martel. And he didn't want to get tied up anymore.
I suck.
Black dudes got a Russian girlfriend, but to make ends meet, he hired a superhero. You can't write this shit.
Hired a superhero?
The Hulk is black,
Yeah.
and the Hulk lived in his closet under the stairs. So at night I go and invite him to go. See two little black feet. About he killed somebody but dragged him to the house. And I go, bro, and I read it.
Is it what?
I still see it. When the comedy store, he came in one night, gave me a big hug. He stutters. Shit, the guy who plays the Hulk on Hollywood Boulevard used to live under the stair. I used to look under there. He had like a picture of his mom on the wall, white.
You see the videos of those guys fighting down there? When those two ladies attack SpongeBob, did you see that? No, it ain't right at all.
I saw fucking kids attacked.
Forward.
Halloween one time in Jersey. I saw my friends getting attacked.
We need reinforcements.
He like has no teeth now. Like they really, he can't even be Superman anymore.
No, not so soon. I
Have them on the run. Kill them all.
Come on. What's that about, Lobster Lord? What the fuck?
I used to entertain at children's parties. And so, when you put that costume on,
I was just about to go on a spree, dog.
We're taking heavy casualties.
It's funny. So I can only imagine how much shit they get walking around on Hollywood Boulevard. You're bound to run
on the run. Kill them all.
That's right. Have you seen the guy on the strip in Vegas who lets people kick him in the nuts for 20 bucks? What?
Water mobs ready.
Yeah, the sign and everything.
Light them up.
He's wearing I don't know. I didn't do it. I don't think so.
We can't keep this up.
Wait a second. I would take a swing at somebody for 20 bucks. I mean, I do that for sure.
When he's there, and I
We have the momentum.
kicking spree. I joined soccer. I do everything I can to kick his
We
heart.
need reinforcements.
Really? And people I would go tell them.
Where? He doesn't wear a gun.
I don't know about that.
Where? Right there.
We're taking heavy casualties. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
I saw him. I didn't.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Enemy recon aircraft in the air. We've lost fire superiority.
This is fucking tremendous. In front of Harris, kick me in the nuts for $20. He's got a sign. Our country is getting weirder and weirder.
Ungeschütztes Ziel.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And he's high-fiving.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Gotta make 3 bills a day easy. Gotta go home, put your balls in the dice.
He's got to have some kind of harness on. He has to. You can't let a full man take a
Our advance failed. Pull back to command.
and then just kind of brush it off. Is that a thing?
Maybe he taped it down or something.
Let me ask you something I remember, Lee. I want you to put up.
You can't fucking do that.
I want to see what they have on that guy.
But that's the same thing. There's no way that happens. He's got to have the bullet in his mouth already, right?
No, he puts a mouth guard in. It was a fucking weird thing.
Oh, they shoot it into his
It's gotta
mouth?
be a black and white. Yeah, this guy was when I was growing up, and he used to do all the Aaron. There was a promoter in New York that did martial arts at the Garden all day event, and how he would close the show is the guy.
Thank you.
Put the glass in front of him, and you could see the contact of the bullet going through with a 22, and then he would put a fucking mouthpiece in his mouth
And catch it.
and catch it, and he got shot eventually. Eventually, you're not gonna catch everything. There's only one way to practice that.
Yeah.
There's no other way to practice that. You know, it was the 70s, so it could have been bullshit.
10 magicians who died on stage.
Oh, Joey would love that. That was one of the hardest nights I've ever laughed. Is when Steve Simone and Joey had magic done in front of them, and they both
Right, I was there.
left the room.
You talking about on stage at,
No, I'm talking about it at dinner.
oh.
Me?
Yeah, at that Christmas party we went to, they had a magician there.
Gabriel's.
Yeah, and then you and Steve both like couldn't do it.
I don't know about you, man. I've had a couple magician friends. Not to I'm lying to you. I've never really been over crazy about magicians.
Yeah.
And then I had a magician friend. And he was out of his mind. Like, he made me look like a fucking door prize. Drug-wise, alcohol-wise, you know, everything-wise. He was just out there, man. You know, he was just out there.
Well, I think you would probably have to be, right?
He was one of the 10 best comics in the world, 10 best magicians in the world at one time. I mean, he showed me all this shit, hanging out, and throwing in the ocean with a barrel, chain, that type of shit, you know.
Oh, he was one of those escape artists?
Yeah, skate, magic, bar magic. He was a real fucking deal. I
You know what?
robbed this magician.
What? I don't have... You used to rob a magician?
Listen to me. And somebody ratted me out. What's that? What happened to him? You see what I'm saying about this podcast game about life in Los Angeles? That you'll see somebody
Hardcore team
Who
deathmatch.
was the kid that was tweeting us? And he was at all our
Mission
shows.
begins now.
White kid.
Remember your training.
White kid. Then he water boxer? No. Then he started going to fucking the late show at the Comedy Store.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Oh, Jordan Lee?
What it was?
I don't know. He was here for a while doing YouTube. You know that weird how that happens?
You know, and you bump into him a year later, and you feel bad because they dropped out of your life. Dropped out of your life. And things happen in LA. Things really happen that you get caught up, you meet a new girlfriend, you get a job, you go to Mexico for 3 months. They call you on Monday, they tell you you gotta be in Mexico on Wednesday. You got time to tell all your friends goodbye. So you being the asshole, you call that person 3 times, and he never calls you. Like, get the
Enemy
rest.
bomb incoming. Get to
You're
cover.
like, fucking one day you call me, fuck you. Fuck you. Like, getting my fucking sister in the end. Like, a year later, you go,
Enemy care package observed. Stop
You
them.
know, wait for it to know. I'm straight.
asshole.
Well, you know what else happens in this town, too? Sometimes you realize, like, shit, I haven't seen Mark. He's just gone. He's
Gone.
off the fucking...
It happened. I told Lee, even with the podcast, now for 6 years, people come, they go, they drift, they come back. You know, that's our nature.
Recon airborne.
I was never like that.
Enemy counterintelligence aircraft observed. Enemy recon aircraft observed.
I've figured out late in life that I am kind of a homebody. Like, I like being at my house. But also, you know, when I go down to a restaurant,
Fire
I
and
get
move!
like a man. I get the same fucking thing everywhere I go. I'm not gonna go, I don't go, once I find something I like on a menu, that's it.
Fire in the hole!
That's what I order at that place.
One of the summer league.
But that's all I have.
You know,
I don't order.
you know,
I'm trying to
when was the last time you went the conveyor belt? You had a, when was the last time you
Yeah,
went?
try new places.
You went once and you never went back. You follow me? So you went to
Enemy recon aircraft
yourself
observed.
to the best place you could go to convenience and for your time, but you never went back. And you've gone to 15 of those places. Number one, you don't build no loyalty nowhere. And the places you do build loyalty in are garbage.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to
That's all
cover.
I'm saying to you.
It's hard to know loyalty.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Haven't come to get you couldn't eat the tacos lately. She was right. Where the fuck have I been?
Enemy counterintelligence aircraft
But
observed.
that's one of the top things you've always done.
Our advance failed. Pull back to the MLR.
Okay.
Delivers the goods. I don't give a fuck what you have to offer. Just what you do last weekend. And when I go home, I have 3 or 4 things that need to be done. They need to be done. Your friend George, I love him. He's my brother. If I ever had a brother, he's one of my brothers. But at every restaurant, he doesn't understand that I'm gonna fucking pick him up, and one day it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna fucking stab him with a fucking knife. Because there's always a place that's better, but it's 90 miles away. But since he's a jerk off and he likes all that type of, you know, he likes wine and, you know, he wants it, that they like that, I keep it basic. My first place off the thing this Thursday was Chan's Dragon Inn. Plain and simple.
Did you know what you were getting on your way there?
On the way there.
Oh, yeah.
And the people who were coming, I know what they like. Because I went there with them before. The one girl was showing, I used to go there with her. We weren't even dating. But she was such a Chinese fan, and I was a Chinese fan. We'd run together. When we'd meet at a house, we'd shower, meet at a house, then we'd go to Chan's and get a pork fried rice and spare ribs, and we'd share it. We were kids.
Yeah.
But that's what you do.
Yeah.
The owner, when he saw me, you know, he hugged me. How many years? And then we told, there was a girl at the table, her father was the baseball coach, Lisa Gallo. And I told Lisa the evolution of driver ed in our school. For some reason, the local Cadillac dealer gave our school 2 Cadillacs, and they put pedals in them. So during the gym class in junior year, you could start, instead of going to gym 1 day a week, You sign up, and you go driving for 1 quarter. For 3 months, you drive. But you gotta sign your name on the list at 7:30 in the morning for the same time with the same people.
Right.
Trouble go, Josh won't sign up for 7, sign up for 9:45, so it's us. Why would you want to go with 3 people you don't know? So me, you, Lee, and fucking Bert Kreischer would sign up. So us 3 would sit in the back, Lee would sit in the front, and then the teacher would sit there and we'd switch. So the teacher started the program at first was Mr. McGrath, the gavel. And he was out of his mind. He was a football coach. You know, he was out of his mind. So at first it started very simple. You got in the car at the high school. He pulled over by Kennedy Boulevard somewhere. Then you switched. Then you drove for 12 minutes. Then Lee drove for 12 minutes. But it always ended up in the Ridgefield Circle. And that was where the last stop was. That's the last place where the last driver would get in. And then a block before the school, he would get in and drive it onto the lot. That was insurance rules. The only problem with the Ridgefield Circle is that it's the home to the best. They got a Dairy Queen there.
Josh already knows what this is.
That's 60 yards from the Dairy Queen is the world's greatest Chinese restaurant in the country. Chan's dragging it. All right, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Working man. We would either, so it started out slow. Come on, Mr. McGrath, bro. Pull over at Dairy Queen while we're switching. Let us get a code. It's against rules. Come on, Mr. McGrath. What's a fucking code? What kind of code you like? What do you want to do that one? You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, we're sitting in the Ridgefield Circle, eating the fucking codes. Like, hurry up, guys. We gotta get back. You know, and that started like that. That went on for like a week or 2 weeks. But the Chinese restaurant was just down the block. So we all opted, instead of doing the 9:30 to 10:15,
Yeah.
we did the 10:16. We did the 11 to 11:45.
Also, get some lunch.
Chance would open up at 11. So we get that 10 to 11. Mr. McGrath, we go to Ridgefield Circle away this time. Yeah, let's switch it up. And as soon as we switch, let 2 Chance dragging, but Mr. McGrath.
We already called in the order.
I haven't eaten in the last 3 weeks. You might have to go in there. Look at look at this. You know, I don't take pictures.
Yeah.
Because they're not working. Oh, look at my menu. One jet.
You're ready for what you choose to eat.
This is where he takes pictures.
This is what they give you when you sit down. Read your motherfucking menu. Let me explain something to you people. I fly to Puerto Rico. I get 6 hours flight. I save my JetBlue points, and I get 1 way I pay for it, the other way I get for free. That's the only way I get this flight. Welcome. The first thing they open up with is a white peach and raspberries.
How was it?
How do you think? Special. Had a star, 3 stars in the fucking.
Yeah, that.
Then they give you fresh orange, kiwi, and pomegranate.
Hell yeah.
Pomegranate, they pick it out already, so you just eat 1 by 1.
Like one granite at a time.
Then they gave you charred carrot salad. My wife wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Corn chowder with bacon, smoked the bacon with paprika oil. Mixed bacon, fucking corn chowder.
When 6 a.m.
About 6:35.
Wait, this was breakfast?
This is breakfast. This was the first serving. Ready? Coconut pancakes with mango, pineapple, gingerbread stuff.
Appetizer for breakfast?
That's what they give you, dishes. Little dishes, and you sample all of them. And then they also gave you goat cheese or tomato on it.
There's no goat cheese one, Joe.
Then I had a double espresso twice to keep the fucking meal going on the plane because I was too high.
Oh my god.
And then they brought me a Cool House sorbet from Los Angeles, California. But she brought me a little Weight Watcher spoon, like a little Coke dealer spoon.
Yeah.
I told her later, go, listen, take this back, give me a real spoon. I've been here for fucking 10 years. I'll be on the road to Hong Kong by the way they fucking get me here.
I hate those little spoons. You know what else I hate? Those, you ever eat crawfish? Ever eat crawfish?
Yeah.
I can't, I don't understand it. Because
It's too much fat.
too much
for
white
1 inch of
for
fucking.
nothing.
No,
For fucking
give me the lobster
nothing.
tail with a a crab leg.
Yeah, you can't do it. There's too much work, and there's no... You could eat a pile of those
To
fucking
do
things.
this, and that's it. To suck the blood out. No. I like crawfish. I'm not putting nobody down. I've had plenty of buckets.
Yeah, I know.
In Houston, Texas, the best place to get them ever.
And it
Guess what?
tastes great.
It tastes great,
But
you know what? Let's fight the lobster. Let's go for that.
Yeah,
You give me the
big meat.
You give me the micro. Give me the macro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a micro cat at the house. I want the macro. I want the fucking line.
It's not that they don't taste good. It's just the returns are not. It's too much work. It's way too much work.
I can't do the shrimp, like the shrimp cocktails that they have the legs on them still. I don't like that. I like it peeled.
But you can just take.
Wait, let me ask you something. When somebody gives me shrimp, I don't give a fuck if I get the eyeballs. Okay, you know why? Because somewhere there's a fucking person eating a fucking sand dog. So, if you go to there's a place in North Bergen, bro, that I don't fuck with too much because I don't have the money to go in there. But my friends that got money took me in there. And when they give you shrimp, Lee, they're like 9-inch shrimp. Because 3 inches is the head with the eyes. It's the real shrimp. And you just take the thing off and they crunch it up for you. I gotta talk to you guys about something that's... I guarantee people during this podcast want to listen to our opinion on it and what we thought. Because I kidnapped the motherfucker and put him in the trunk of a car, but my face never made it to the cover of a newspaper. And when I was in New York Saturday, and I walked around there, and I saw every fucking newspaper with Louis C.K.'s picture on it, it fucking hit home. Like, it didn't hit home for me. I just said to myself, Jesus Christ, I put somebody in the trunk of a car, and I made it to page like 8. It was just a little blurb under the fucking car dealer, and, you know.
It's different. It's a different time, and Louis was at the top of the pyramid. You know what I mean?
I mean, all these allegations every fucking day. You get a new allegation, and you know what, man? The thing that bothers a guy like me is people gonna let shit every fucking day. But in today's world, it ruins your career. You know, when somebody comes to me and says, "Lee, took that dick out on me," I'm gonna check it out with oil. I'm gonna fucking check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. What Louis did.
Check it out. Right.
Epic! Heroic!
You know, it's a big thing. But it's just not Louis. It's just everything. Now Richard Dreyfuss got accused of something.
I saw that.
And this guy
The
got...
president, the first Bush, is getting accused all the time now.
And he got accused again today.
Yeah.
And what do you call it? Who else got accused today? Say Richard Dreyfuss? Who?
It wasn't today, but the guy from Star Trek.
Yeah, George Takei.
That's
Also
fucking
Dustin
great.
Hoffman too.
That's fucking crazy. George Takei.
But
Now, what's the situation in George Takei's?
It's like a male model or something.
I guess there's something that maybe.
Now, you gotta remember something. Remember when that movie Liberace came on HBO?
Yeah.
I went somewhere, like that movie really fucked me a little bit because I really knew the truth. I looked at it for what it was. Liberace.
Hardcore domination.
I don't want you to look at this time in Hollywood as, oh my God, what's going on in Hollywood?
Remember your training. Make us proud. Securing Bertha.
Dummy, though, okay? And many others of those women, they passed around. They just passed around, man.
Bertha captured.
Marilyn Monroe's been a disgrace in American history.
Enemy contact at Bertha.
God knows who loves it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sinatra.
Bertha is overrun.
It's crazy.
You were out of the house and said, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right. You know, statements like that, shit like that, you know. I believe in fucking, you know, I've always been on the other side. And sometimes it's been me. And sometimes you're accused just for being who you are.
Yep.
You know, and that's what the tactic to this involved. That really
how other people act. You're like, oh, I didn't like when someone did that.
Being outmaneuvered. Closing with taser.
Here's the thing, you can change. But you
Betäubungsgranate
did
geworfen!
something.
Sie captured. Effector shot!
But that
We
can't
have technical advantage. Keep firing.
might have done it. I didn't realize that. They look at the people just weren't brave enough to say.
Capturing info.
Like 70. They're saying
We carried the day.
we did in high school. And even one of the, in the article, if you read the article, it said like the mom told the daughter, oh, I think you're the luckiest girl in the world. Today's boy. She was 14. So I can like, he might argue, and the thing is, he denies, but he might argue, like, listen, it wasn't that big of a deal back then, or, I don't know, maybe it was, I don't know with that one, but I think you're right. I think if you,
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying that you can't change. Everybody changes.
but it
I'm just
doesn't take
saying,
away what you've done.
yeah, just because you change, because whatever you did, if you did it, whatever you did, changed somebody else for the worse.
Right, and
So there has to be some sort of repercussion for that, no matter how long ago it was. Like if you did something to somebody that changed their life for the worse, that fucked them up, and continues to do that, then no matter how long it is, you still got to pay for that shit.
right, and that was what I took away from the Louis thing so far, is, like, he even said in his apology, whatever you think of it, he didn't realize from their point of view, and I think that's kind of hard to do, is take the other person's point of view. And I think, like, even with him, when he says, oh, I never touched anybody who I always asked, it's still terrible to imagine being 21 and you don't want to say no. You're just out here, all you want to do is get a job, you don't know if you're going to get fired for saying no, so it must be scary.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it's really scary. That's why I'm not saying that, like, I understand why some people wouldn't come out. I understand why it takes people a long time to come out. Listen, are you 100%? I've been propositioned by men and women. Like,
Hardcore domination.
it for sure happens. For sure. It's terrible. And I think that the more that people come out, I think it'll just scare the fuck out of people into not to, because there was nothing.
Mission begins now. Remember your training. Securing aim.
Shit.
But on the other side of that coin,
Enemy has charge.
but maybe you have single friends.
Dug in and able.
In this day and age, if you were going to date somebody now in the industry, would you have them sign? Would you have them, like, if you were going to hook up with a girl on the road, would you have them sign? Like, that
Capturing
terrifies me.
I don't know what you mean,
Like, just be like, yeah, like,
Baker is ours.
legit, like, when I'm not.
We have fire superiority.
I'm in shock about, allegations bothering the fuck out of me. I want proof.
Yeah, but I'm with you.
It's you and I in a room. I think the Louis thing happened in 2002.
They're capturing Baker. They're taking Baker. Lost B.
By the way, that sounds terrible.
Securing Charlie. Piece of taking Baker.
What I'm saying is I'm looking at it from that perspective.
They're capturing Able.
It came out on that allegations of me jerking off on the phone with people, which I did not. So
Capturing Baker.
she thought she's gonna go in the shower and you tell her
We hold Baker.
that's what the fuck knows.
Molotov's ready.
All these things.
Fire in the hole.
Walked over this and we're doing something.
They're pushing on the board deck.
Women out there feel all that shit. I'm not going into the politics. I'm just going into the politics.
Moving to the galley.
And I comes back and
Baker's overrun.
But
His kids.
they also put other people through shit. So yeah. So what I mean is, like,
When was the last time he jerked off?
Taking Baker.
What was the last around? You know, I mean, there was some about Courtney Cox. They were producing the show. And they were
But I think it goes with him because he's admitted to it. He's not saying.
that's what I'm saying.
well, no, I'm happy. But
I think he's down.
thank God.
But what I mean is, I don't think this ends his career. I really don't think it ends his career.
Enemy is down.
Wherever tomorrow.
There's one in the open.
Even if he just was one of those to stand up.
But do you think it would end someone's career maybe your guys' level of comedy? Because he was a star in the star.
Yeah, I think it'll obviously affect his career for the worse, obviously. But
Everybody make allegations against you. Not the fucking thing. Why listen to this, man? And this is why I was laughing. And like, what?
We need reinforcements. Taking Baker. Baker locked down.
you were talking about...
They're taking Baker. We got a man down. We have fire superiority. Bottom line's ready. They're taking Baker. Fire in the hole. Baker's lost. Let's go. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. Cease fire. Hardcore domination. Take control. Advance and take position. Closing with Charlie. Enemy recon aircraft observed. Enemy has Able. We have fire superiority. Charlie is ours. I need ammo! Enemy controls Baker.
Yes, fucking slide.
bridge!
The last 2 days.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Baker's overrun. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Taking aim. Enemy contact at Charlie. Recon airborne. They're capturing Charlie. We hold Able. They're capturing Able. They're capturing Able. Able is lost. Movement on the starboard deck. Capturing Baker. Enemy capturing Charlie. Baker is out. Charlie is lost. Securing Able. Enemy airdrop observed. Behind the enemy resupply grenade. Offer strafing run. Able locked down. Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. They're taking Baker. Recon searching for targets. Enemy bomber approaching. Sunday air and Baker's overrun. Enemy recon aircraft observed. Recon airborne. Enemy mortar fire incoming. Clear the target zone. Securing Charlie. Recon airborne. We carried the day. Nice work, soldier.
but when I look at that, I saw that.
Yeah.
You don't think I saw that in my circles? When I lived in San Francisco, I saw it all the time.
When you live in San Francisco?
85. And when I lived in Aspen, I saw it all the time. Hey man, you're a waiter.
Yeah.
You know, this Marky Wahlberg story, you write that from something you saw or heard, but that's how quick it happens.
Oh, the Boogie Nights?
Boogie Nights is like Scarface for porn, mate. It's a kid that works in the valley. Guy comes in one night, he fucks a waitress that tells him he's got a big dick. And
Move out and take position. Hostiles inbound.
Then you saw that scene in the hot tub where he picks his porn name?
right.
And
Then he wins the newcomer of the year.
he starts doing
He
drugs.
starts doing drugs, and he's gone. And I see me at 80, right before I got arrested. That was me. From 87 to right when I got arrested, 86 to 87 and a half. That was me, Marky Wahlberg, gone, talking to myself.
Yeah, John C.
Losing
Reilly,
objective
the
Anton.
entire cast. But John C. Reilly to me
Losing objective
goes
Bertha.
between comedy and serious better.
Enemy
He does
capturing
it
Bertha.
in the movie, but he slips in between
They
comedy.
fucking sing.
Feel the heat.
Feel the heat. And they think they really have a song.
Come on.
And they got to bring the tapes to the album guy. Those are two gone, coked up guys with a dream of $60,000.
Yeah.
They got a kilo of coke, and you see it. That's how good of the acting it is. I've been there.
You two feel the heat. Feel the heat. That's one of the best scenes.
Hardcore domination.
Sure. Where they're in the recording studio.
Remember your training. Make us slow. Securing Anton.
And he's got his hands up to the
Anton locked
headphones.
down.
It's
They're
pretty
taking their back.
crazy. And he's
Enemy has
terrible.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Oh,
Capturing
the other
Bertha.
guy, Riley, is like fucking playing it like he's Jimmy Page, the guitar and shit. It's just a coked up scene. It's like Goodfellas when he comes home and he's looking for the coke.
Captured.
And they both start crying, and she's on her hands and knees. They're
Enemy
two junkies.
taking
Just two junkies. I've been there. It's a fucking horror. When I had that, my ex-wife, you know, when I had that $60,000 debt in Aspen, we were looking at each other. Towards the end, we had a scene like that where we just broke down. She felt bad. You know, I wasn't coming home at night. I would just go to Josh. I would go to your house. I would go, Josh, what's it going to take for you to leave? What? I got a quarter ounce of coke and I don't want nobody around.
That's
What is it going to take to leave for you to give me your apartment tonight? Because I was paranoid to be in mine. So I thought they were watching me. So I come to you in the daytime and go, Leah, I have you $200 tonight. I'll bring a case of beer with the house. We're going to switch cars. I'm going to pull into your house with my car. You're going to open up the garage and you're going to leave with my car. Go to the hotel over there in Lancashire and keep him there all night. And I'm going to go to your house and do blow. And let me tell you something, within an hour, I'd be calling you, come over here and get me. The cops are here to see you. Paranoia comes with you to go. It's not just stays in the house.
I am so glad. I did coke a bunch, mostly with you. I never really liked it. There was a couple times I can remember having fun, but I'm so glad I never really liked it. And I did that meth just that once. Hated that.
You're doing Boise.
Capturing
No, I did it
Bertha.
by accident. I thought it was coke.
I did it in Boise. I did it
Enemy
in
recon
Boise,
aircraft in the air.
Bakersfield.
Enemy contact at
Sometimes I
Anton.
did it and I hoped it was coke. I don't think I knew what I was getting myself into. Now, what's next for Louis C.K.?
Enemy contact at Anton.
The agency got rid of him. It's like Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey's not getting out of this one. But what happens to these guys?
They're reshooting a movie that's coming out in December.
Yeah, I
Captain
did see
Bertha.
that on the plane.
But here's what happens, I think, with Louis C.K. I think he goes away for a while. I think he does. I think he probably ends up in some sort of therapy / rehab thing that he puts himself in.
Photobombs
I think he
ready.
comes out without
Light them up.
representation. I think while he's in rehab, he writes whatever it is, a new hour, whether it's more, half theater, half comedy, or full comedy. But I think he'll come out, and even if he has to just release it on YouTube. guess the best thing about being a comic is that you can never really fire us.
Enemy
You know what I mean? That's the difference with our job than anybody else. It's like, fuck it, so you're not gonna pay me. I'm still gonna go get on stage. I'm telling you, when he gets out of jail, not out of jail, but when he gets out of rehab or wherever he puts himself, and if he's there are fans of his that'll come see him.
The only problem is like now with
incoming enemy
how
artillery.
people can, I don't know what the word is, but gather the storm. They could like, if let's say a random comedy club wanted to put him up, there might be people online saying, let's boycott them. Let's get the next mail please canceled. Like people will go that far now, and so you might have trouble getting somewhere.
I think the more that happens, the more support he would garner. I really do. I think there are a bunch of people who are pretty fed up with that. Like whatever his, I used to have this conversation when it came to Mike Vick. Whatever you thought of his crime or punishment, Vick got what he got. He went to jail. He came out. He gets to start over. You can't still make him pay for his crime. So Louis is gonna pay however he's gonna pay, and then with whatever happens, then I don't know if there'll be lawsuits. I don't know if it'll just be in the fact that he'll never be. Who knows? Who knows what the pay is? But then he still gets to try to make a living doing what he does. That I don't think we should ever take that away from people. Do you know what I mean? Like I still think you should be able to do whatever it is you do. Now you may have to do it at a much smaller scale, or you may not succeed at it. But I don't think we take people's ability away from them. You know what I'm saying?
You might have to start a podcast.
Oh yeah, maybe he will.
Keep this thought with Tony Bennett. I want to give a shout out to Sherry and her son. Beautiful people came to the show in New York. Trey Roberts, Benjamin Paul, Jacob Lindbergh, Anthony Johnson holding it up in Sacktown, James over in Pittsburgh, The Hidden Choice, Alejandro OXSC, Sal Vasco, Robert McGee, and my man Ben Baraki Ski, or whatever the fuck your name is. Joey loves you, motherfuckers, for like 5 seconds. I'm always good, like I came back from the other one you said, the Mike Vick one.
Yeah.
I always believed that even before I got locked up. Guy does something wrong, he does his time, he comes out, he benefit of the doubt in my eyes. If he fucks up again, I was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I've always been one of those
I
guys.
agree.
That's the point. I got locked up, and I thought, when I got in trouble, I thought a lot about running, I thought a lot of things, and I thought about what I believed, and I was like, you know what, I do my fucking time, I come out, who the fuck knows? I could always sell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could fucking do this or that, but I could always sell, and we'll figure it out. I figured it out, but it wasn't, I kidnapped somebody, I was a thief, that type of stuff, and there was no more. Bro, one time I got accused twice. One time was a forced accused. They really wasn't accused if you really look at it. But one time I got accused of fucking sexual shit, and it killed me, and the people wouldn't tell me that I got accused.
When was this?
It had to be 20 years ago, 25 years ago. I was doing comedy, and I was at my friend, Chrissy Fish, and fucking his brother, God rest his soul. I can't fucking think of his name now, Jesus Christ. Anyway, he was married to this chick. He was about 30, but he was married to a chick that was like 50. And they were both heroin junkies, Who was the plumber I used to hang out with? Jesus Christ, they used to take me and Stinky into the city, and he'd get heroin and we'd get pills.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Emil Bonehead. The legend of Bonehead. So Bonehead was married to an older chick, and I was at their parents' house. I was tight with Bonehead's parents. I grew up with Bonehead's parents. I've been hanging out with Bonehead since 80. This is 97. I did time. I went back. I was stepson. Or maybe the stepson wasn't there, but the stepdaughter was there. You know, we're all in there. You know, like when you pick up a kid and throw him. Like you throw him to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like they threw her at me. She must have been like 14 or 15. And I grabbed her under her armpits and I threw her back. And I did that like 2 or 3 times. Good to go. We got out of the pool. We ate. We sat around. And that's it. 2 days later, I left. I come back 9 months later to do Rascals or something. And again, I didn't hear nothing again. But I hadn't heard from Bonehead. Bonehead had stopped calling me. He lived in Vegas at the time. And then one day, Chris told me, he goes, bro, I don't mean to say this to you. He goes, how much I believed him? This much. He goes, I've gone up and because Bonehead lived with the 2 kids downstairs for a few years. So they had caused all kinds of problems, these kids. So he goes, when you left that time, she said you touched her. And I was like, who are you talking about? And he goes, the girl. And I go, first off, come on.
No.
I was in front of 8 guys.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I said. How come she didn't say nothing? Her stepfather was right in the pool with him.
And somebody would have seen something.
Yeah, but I was also scared of, like, I always thought that if I stayed in Boulder, my wife would say something about the kids. Something would have gone wrong that way. And then when I was an open mic, I got banned from the Comedy Works one time because the chick jumped on me, and when I grabbed her ass, but it wasn't like I grabbed and squeezed them. That's where my hands landed. I was tight with the girl. A week later, I got banned for later. But now I'm back at the Comedy Works. It was nothing. It really was nothing.
I remember when you were banned.
Yeah, it was really nothing. So I've never been like a deviant like that. Yeah, you bump into freaks. You know what time it is. You know they want to drink some juice. You know that they're running out of time like a vampire. They need to drink that juice until they your lucky number. You ever go to the supermarket and pull 8 and you gotta wait for 20 minutes? Nah, until you pull 8 and it's your lucky number. It's number 8.
Oh my God. I remember.
I just feel I can't. I listen, if you did something to me and I got the proof, whatever.
Yeah.
But for me to come out now and go, hey, 32 years ago you did this, listen, do me a favor, go fuck yourself. And if I did do it, listen, I apologize, but I'm sorry, that was wrong.
We don't try to prove it. Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft.
The dude who touched the 14-year-old, or whatever the fuck happened. Say he touched the 14-year-old 30 years ago. Then nothing?
Who?
So say a dude.
I didn't know anything about this. It sounded like politics. So I saw the name on CNN and sexual misconduct. Yeah, what it was.
Yeah, you know. And look, I try not to watch the news either because who the fuck knows what. But the accusation is that when he was in his 30s, he dated teenagers. And then in particular, one girl was 14, I guess. But there's like, did you see that he signed her yearbook?
No.
He signed her as a grown man. He signed
That's not good.
her yearbook. Yeah, and he was like, I don't know her. And they were like, yo, motherfucker, you signed the yearbook.
They said he would go, like, walking around malls until, like, when he was bored. That's what he said he was doing, but...
There's a couple, like, articles that just say his town, people in his town, it's just well known that he dated teenagers.
So what if you ask somebody to eat their pussy? Is that sexual misconduct? Like if you say to somebody, let me ask you a question, you're looking really good tonight. What if...
I think it is.
I think it is. I think one of the funniest things I've ever heard anyone say on stage was you, and it might be considered in today's day and age maybe sexual misconduct. We were at the fucking Ha Ha Cafe, and there were maybe 7 people there, 8. But 2 of them were 2 Asian girls sitting up front.
Poor girls.
And you get on stage, your fist is just pumping. Just pumping. And you do 2 jokes, and you go, oh, hey, China. And then you go, look at you 2. You make me want to go home. Play Karate Kid with myself.
Returning to air. Recon flight concluded.
You were like, I would eat your
Enemy
pussy.
Aircraft in the air. Enemy care package observed. Deny the enemy recon aircraft in the air.
That's like the funniest. They were howling laughing, by the way. Well, you couldn't do that.
Girls.
Yeah.
No, listen, people go to a comedy show.
Yeah.
You got to listen, if you go to a comedy show and you're showing excessive cleavage, there's cleavage that is appropriate, there's a little over appropriate, which you look at and go, that's a pretty dress.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get
You
to
know what I'm
cover.
saying? But then there's cleavage where it's to the line of the areola, whatever the fuck.
Areola.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
It's like fucking 15.
What'd you call it? A Ray Liotta?
Enemy mortar.
So, you're sitting in the front row, you and your girlfriend, you
Yeah.
both have the same blouse on.
Yeah.
In fact, one of you has a mini skirt, and you got heels, and the mini skirt barely covers your pussy.
Okay.
If you address them, they're not going to get mad at you. That's the reason why they got dialed up. But at the same time, if you don't address them, they might get a little pissed off at you. During picture time, they'll come up to you and say, I sat in the front row and you didn't say nothing about me one time. It's so fucking
Well, listen,
weird.
if someone is wearing a skirt that doesn't cover their pussy, I'm going to go ahead and assume that they want me to look at that. That is an on-purpose thing. Like, you don't leave your pussy out unless you want someone to look at it.
But from the same tone, that's why I attacked both those Chinas. If there's two Chinas up in the front row, and two girls that just came off the boat from Japan, they have the glasses on.
They did have the glasses on.
No, they weren't that good. The one girl was like Filipino, the one girl was Mexican with Chinese eyes. So that's why I was
Do
20.
you remember that night?
I remember it now. They were on the couch in the front row, and they had a guy behind them, and they were both really hot. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Dude, they were howling laughing.
Because you know what's on your mind. I'm telling you what's on your mind. These are two beautiful girls that work hard all week. Why are they out at 11 o'clock at night on night mission? There's only one reason why. And none of you people in this room are saying it. I know what they're both here for because I'm 50. I have not a chance with these girls. Even with a pound of blow and at $500,000, these girls wouldn't give it up. They're looking for a hot young guy to come in, drink them up, and you know what? These two girls are probably 2 on 1 year if you made your cards right. If you invite them over to your house to press the button, whatever they want to do. I love opera. You do? Well, I got a library of opera. You ain't got shit. But you're going to go home, and while they're pissing, you're going to Google opera, and you're going to take a quick lesson on Pavarotti real quick. He was born in Milano in 1648.
Turn on the opera station.
And turn the opera station, and next thing you know, they start kissing each other. You never know. You never know. But they're not waiting for a fucking chubby fat fuck who's 50 years old. They're not waiting for that. So you get away with shit on stage.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to keep saying what I'm saying.
But you always...
You have to keep saying what you're saying,
Yeah.
and how you say it, and how you believe. Every time I've tried to go away from that, I've backfired. I've turned it into a certain art now after 30 years. I've been doing this all my life. I've been cursing and talking the way I've been talking all my life.
Yeah.
And the people I hang out with, they talk the way because I noticed it. And guess what? They're not rapist. They're not racist.
No.
They're not anything. But they say crazy fucking shit too.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you should be able to say crazy shit. That's not like.
No, you shouldn't.
Yes, you should,
You should be able to crazy shit if you could back it with your character and with your belief in what you're saying. But you ever see a comic that goes upstairs, goes on stage and just be the...
Yeah, but that's complete. I use you as this example every time I talk to people about this. When they talk about being dirty on stage, and I say it doesn't matter how dirty you are. It matters where it comes from. Like, you're dirty on stage, but it's your complete truth. And because it's your complete truth, sure, I'm assuming you've offended some people before, but because it's your complete truth, people accept it. But you can tell when people get on stage and are being dirty just to be dirty. And then it comes across...
It's like the fake stand.
Yeah. comes across as dirty.
Nothing worse on stage than a fake Stanhope.
Oh, no. There's only one Stanhope.
Oh, my God. Fake Stanhopes.
Yeah.
And they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Especially like in cliquey towns. They're legion of fake Stanhopes.
Dude, you know, it took me a long time to figure out what I did on stage.
Kill
And
confirmed.
I would tell you, if I'm being honest, it just happened in the last 3 or 4 years. 3
Kill
years,
confirmed.
maybe.
Comedy since I know you 22 years.
Yep. But I'm
Kill
telling you right
confirmed.
I had
now.
to get somewhere with it by this.
Yeah.
Like 22 years, you get to this certain, you know.
But I figured out. Okay, so I think I've always done it, but I just figured out what it was. So I might as well tell people when I get on stage, I hope you come here to learn anything tonight, because that's not what my show is. People like one of my favorite thing people say to me is, "You're not angry up there, like you're not mad. You don't seem like a pissed off comic." My shows are kind of fun. Like, that's what I do. That's kind of what my energy's always been. But I used to fight it and try to be like, oh, I need to be a little darker here, or that's not my thing. And so my shows have turned into, it's just that I want people to, the stories are stupid, man. They're stupid stories about my kids, or about me, or about, taking mushrooms at Coachella last year, whatever it is, the story is. Passing out on Ventura Boulevard a couple months ago, whatever.
Back off my tag. Oh, you little
Yeah,
bitch.
right?
Where is it?
It's back at the house.
We don't use it. My brain's like cocksucker.
But I'm just saying, like,
Kill
It's
denied.
always got
Yeah.
those 90-day outmates that you get the check and that's it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Keep the four. You gotta keep the thing.
I got the hand one.
You gotta keep the tube and walk with it, and then put the neck brace on for. That's Jewish jewelry. It's getting close to Hanukkah. You gotta bust it out.
I gotta tell you, I made someone super nervous when I took that fucking hand one out on the plane. Because, I needed...
Enemy care package observed. Deny them their recent enemy recon aircraft in the
It's
air.
okay, nothing's about to go down.
Recon flight concluded.
Yeah.
Get that
At some
fucking tag
point,
in there?
listen.
But,
There's a point where you raise levels instantly.
yeah.
There's a point where I went to jiu-jitsu last week,
Denied.
and this black belt came in. Oh my God, this brown belt was doing shit. He had everything. Josh Wolf, this guy's a capoeira guy.
Yeah.
That can jump over you. He was jumping from side to side, hooking arms, going for legs. This black belt just sat there.
Enemy flamethrower in the
Day
field.
at the office. I never saw anything like that. This guy, he had him in side control. And you know how this guy was getting out with his arms. He kept spinning the guy. And he finally caught his leg and flipped him back. And then the guy came at him again. And he just kept him there for 4 minutes. And finally, the professor said, time. And then the brown belt was all fucked up. And the black belt just fixed his gi a little bit. Because he knows exactly what you're doing, what you're going to do. I feel, for the first time as a comic, I feel very, not clunky anymore. I found my direction. Jesus Christ, if we moved anything back to Seattle,
Bomb mission on the way.
we thought we had the world by the balls in 96. We were just getting started. We were just learning about the wrench.
Yeah,
Kill confirmed.
and I wish
Enemy
I
recon
had
aircraft in the air.
trusted my instincts.
Recon airborne.
If I was going to say anything to a young comic,
Enemy
I wish I
recon
had
aircraft
trusted
in
my
the air.
instinct about what I did well. But you always, when
Zooming
you're
into the
young,
window.
most of
I was
us,
fucking pressing
I'm
the
a certain
trigger.
type of
I
comic.
forgot
Most
to
people pattern themselves after a comic. Like, how many people with a Tell's cadence have you heard come out of New York?
A lot.
Right? So you pattern yourself after somebody. And at some point, if you take that next step, you start to find your voice.
Enemy bomb incoming.
And I
Take
fought
cover.
mine for a long time. I really did. Just because I knew what type of comedy I appreciated, that I would go watch. And what I do well isn't necessarily what I would go watch. Does that make sense? But that's not so I kept trying fighting it towards what I wanted to be, what I watched on stage, what I liked. And I had to
Well, we have we all cut the fat. That's the experience.
Yeah.
The experience comes from just get it. It's so weird when I talk to young comics. And just for your you're my witness. There was a time here I got on stage every night. Only I didn't care what you were doing. I really didn't give a fuck. You're my brother. I love you. But I didn't come to see you graduate from IOU or fucking Improv Olympic. So, what's the show? I didn't show anything. First thing you did was to set, then you do something. I took it back to the set.
Do that, can you?
Tried to go out at 3:15.
Move my guy like that.
Where you going?
I have to be running
You
until
were
my
sick.
Yeah.
No, but I feel better.
Like,
You were
unless I'm
sick.
just
I
staying,
gotta make sure that
clean
nothing
or something,
happens.
like, I can never
That's
walk.
the way I always took
Like,
comedy back then.
no way in hell.
Because then I was miserable. I was starving. Who the fuck was I to do anything?
Firing battery
Who
one.
the fuck was I to do anything? I wasn't even in the game. How are you gonna get in the game if you're at somebody's party, celebrating, jumping up and down? There's a coffee shop. Do you remember when that coffee with that Sunday night?
Which one?
Okay, there was a coffee shop on when you come off Barham Boulevard. The first place you ever took me to, you took me to a coffee shop in the Saturn.
Yeah.
Where you pulled up to Barham, but instead of making a right like you going into Burbank, you made a left and you went straight in that building there. That's now a production building.
Yeah.
Was run by a friend of yours, and it was a script place.
Yeah.
Where you went in there and you could pull scripts and read old scripts. They tried it. They sold it. They did open mics.
Yeah.
But then you also took me to a place in the deep heart of Melrose, one of the first coffee shops, and one of the maybe only coffee shops I went to was you on a Sunday night. Me, you, and Gavin went to a Sunday night off of Melrose.
He didn't even go and get my tag.
Melrose, a coffee shop?
Just some fucking friend of yours who booked a coffee shop or something. Then we also did the bar where we all bombed in the heart of Hollywood, Beauchairs. You, the black dude with dreads, AJ Jamal, and fucking
AJ
and
Jamal!
fucking Zooman. And Zooman was the only one. And the black dude from How to Pick Up a Single Chick.
Oh, Pierre?
Yeah.
Yo, Pierre's back in town.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he doing, bald? Shaved his head.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw him down at the store.
And I also saw Anthony Johnson.
Really? Yo, what happened to AJ Jamal?
He did movies and he writes and he pops up from time to time. I think he does the casino thing.
Man,
Great comic. One of the hardest guys I ever had to follow. One of the guys that when I got a spot at the Comedy Store, I would hate to say who's in front of me. And if they said AJ Jamal with Don Marrero, I'd think to cancel him.
Yeah, AJ Jamal was tough. Tough. And Dom, still, I love watching Dom.
So do I.
I really
Still, at the Laugh Factory, at the monthly show, I go down there for him. I go down there to sit and watch him and see how he pushes people's buttons. That's 35 years of comedy.
master.
Because if I'm doing comedy 27 years, I saw him on HBO when I was not doing comedy.
Yeah.
So that's a complete different fucking
Teammate, I
level of
read
comedy.
that blasted.
But he does it so masterfully.
That's what he is.
Yeah.
He fucking is. That's what you are. Right now, I'm burnt out. Very burnt out. But I gotta tell you something. It's a bad thing. Burnt out. Because I'm doing well on stage. For the first, I got that. I finally figured out the formula.
I finally figured out the phone,
To
yeah.
prepare for a special,
Yeah.
it's the same thing as a fight. If I don't do the special right, it's because I don't make weight. This last special, I didn't train correctly for it. To be honest, I never trained for anything.
Yeah.
The special, me and Lee did, the CD, the first one, was on the drive down. And I think it's one of the best things I ever did. It's
What do you mean on the drive down?
On the drive down to Brea, we discussed doing a CD, and he rented the thing for $35, and we cleaned it up and put it on iTunes.
You did the set at Brea.
Yeah, and I still think to this day,
One
one set, not even two, not even
It's
two.
one of my best sets ever. In my mind, I like doing crazy sets like that and switching it up and talking a little bit, telling the story.
I didn't know you that much at that point. I mean, do you remember how much of it was like what you were doing at that point, or was that just off the cuff that night?
It was towards the holidays, so I had 15
Right.
of the holidays. I had 20 that I came up with and 20 that I was working on. And it just all happened to fit. There's some nights where just you have to have a tape recorder because you never know, and that was one of those nights. The other things I taped were garbage. Anything else I taped was garbage. And in the Seesaw special, I rated like a fucking 5. But I learned from it, and I learned that by the time I got to the special, I was burnt out. I listened to other people. It's just like training for a fucking fight. And I'd rather do it here first for 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then do 2 solid weeks and trim off the fat, or maybe do 4 out of 5. That's how to do it.
4 out of 5 what, nights?
No, 4 out of 5 weeks. So you trim the fat off for about 3 weeks here. Flappers, the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, and the Improv. It's a journey. It's not going to be easy.
Wait, and you're going to do...
That's how I would do it.
How would you do it? But you couldn't do an hour at all those places.
No. So let's say you come to me and go, Joey, we want you to shoot a special February 1st, today, November, whatever. I bang out Brea, I bang out the Store tomorrow night, I bang out fucking Irvine, and I start from scratch. First battleground is Sacramento. I tested up there. Remember, I want to do 45 minutes and 30. I want to really take them to deep.
Yeah.
Deep underwater. I don't want them to come up.
You're talking about this one here?
Yeah, if I get this one here. So I would probably do that. I'm going to have ear surgery. So once I recover that whole week of ear surgery, we're going to shut down the podcast. And I'm probably just going to recover.
You going to tape some ahead of time?
No, I like doing them in the day of. I want the full patois. That shit about let's make believe it's next Friday the 28th. And then they shoot the president. Here you and me are talking about baseball. And basketball. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I don't like the pre-tapes. So, what are we talking about? Yeah, I would do it that way. I would do a month here, and then 2 weeks on the road, take a week off, 2 more weeks on the road.
If you're doing a half an hour on the road...
No, 45 on the road. But I'm going to work for 45 and 30 for a special. Do you follow me?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get 45 minutes of material in 30 so you don't breathe. I'm going to come out there, jump. I'm going to jog. I'm going to get my endurance up. I'm going to go to Dr. Amy to clean my lungs out. That's why my lungs have been wheezing, because I haven't gone to see Dr. Amy. That's my plan when this week.
When is that special? When do you think you'll have it done?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I would. I'm just assuming. But now I know how to do it correctly. It's just like a fight. You have to peak with the special. So if you did 2 weeks on in a road, 2 weeks on, and then you took a week off, and then you did 2 more weeks, 5 more shows, 10 shows. And now you shot that special the following Saturday night. And then you worked Flappers and the Ice House that Wednesday, you'll be ready. And then that Friday, when you get to that local town, go to an open mic somewhere and tell them you want to do 10 minutes, like Chicago has 1,000 open mics.
Yeah.
Go do an open mic, do 25 minutes, and you're ready to shoot a special. You don't want to over...
No.
And you don't want to under-prepare.
See, but I would rather be under than over. So, for me, this time when I shot this one, I always go just a little bit under. Because when I go over, I think it gets too memorized for me.
Well, that's what happens because, like this time here, I got caught up in the jokes. You cannot get caught up in the jokes. You have to own the jokes, but lose them and improvise a little bit. It's like when you learn an arm bar. I could teach you an arm bar. Here you go. I learned an arm bar. You're not going to get it because you got to trick me.
Right.
You got to figure out a way now how to trick me so that arm stays there. So all I got to do is grab it and spin, and now that leg comes over. Good night, Irene. But if I'm going to wrestle with you, arm to arm, it's going to, I'm pushing off your heel. It's once you see it coming. It's not the arm bar. It's the trick going into the arm bar. It's how I'm going to get that arm to stay there. You know?
Yeah. Is doing comedy different when you're shooting versus when you're at a club? Like, I imagine it's
You've
different
seen him.
from the camera, yeah.
You've been there for everything. How there? You never see me do anything better than the Ice House. Those working out with Uncle Joey's.
No, those are great.
You're free. You're just free.
There's something about
When
that.
you tell the audience that, listen, this is a roller coaster tonight. I was even thinking of doing a working out with Uncle Joey tour.
Yeah.
Just going to 10
That'd be great.
cities. Listen, $15 at the door. Don't worry about nothing.
Yeah.
Whatever you hear tonight, Lee's going to tape it, and we're going full forward here.
Some of my best shows.
That's the funniest shit in the world.
Some of my best shows are late shows that don't sell that well because it's the loosest. It's the loosest loose.
And we've already done a set.
Yes.
We've already done a set, so we've already been at bat.
Yeah.
Now the second show,
You're already
you're
looser.
already loose. So
Yeah.
me, I got to tell you something. This is my problem lately. My big problem lately is, listen, traditionally, the first show does not like Joey Diaz.
You
Traditionally,
mean the early show?
the early show, these people walk in because a friend told them, go see this guy. When they get there, I open up with something obscure, and the battleship sinks them there. So, I've learned to energize those sets, where even if they don't think the material is funny, just my actions and my energy will throw them off a little bit, and they'll go, wow, that was something different.
Well, you know what I learned last year? I don't know if I told you this, but I used to move around a lot on stage, a lot. And then last year,
You're like dizzy. You dizzy people.
yeah,
You make people dizzy after 10 minutes.
yeah, it was too much. But last year and the year before, I really did basically every set with the mic in the stand, and that was it.
That's it. And I don't touch the microphone off the fucking stand.
Now I don't move nearly as much. Now I'll take it out every now and then, but I'm pretty still. But it took just trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit to realize, oh, that was
Again, this all comes from experience. If you're a young comic, you could sit there and trick yourself because you're going for the quickest route right now to get somewhere. I'm telling you about the best route to get somewhere, which is time and longevity.
yeah.
Come out here too soon, you're not going to have the legs to do what you want to do. And if you want to come out here and struggle, you have my wish also. You have my blessing also. You're going for it. But I'd rather you do the struggling in your hometown and come out here when you're going 35 and you're throwing fucking heat. The struggle is too hard here.
Would you have rather have stayed in Seattle?
No, I outgrew Seattle.
Yes, so did I.
I outgrew Seattle, and I did 2-3 years there, and I had already outgrown it. Beside my criminal problems, I could tell that I outgrew it because the guys that were supposed to motivate me weren't motivating me.
No,
I was motivated by the guys in my class.
yeah.
The guys that were ahead of me in Seattle were not coming back and going, oh my God, you got to see what's going on. It wasn't until I met a guy by the name of...
In Seattle?
The guy that I had to follow that night that died, that he was in that movie, The Burbs, with Tom Hanks. I was going to say Brian Dunkelman, not Brian Dunkelman.
The guy you had to follow?
Yeah, he came and he did that movie with Tom Hanks. And Rick
Dukeman?
Dukeman. That guy was the first guy that really opened my eyes into the world of stand-up
Remember, that's
comedy.
right. He kind of took you under his wing a
Right,
little.
I became friends with him.
Yeah.
I followed him, and when I got off, he waited for me.
But you got in touch with him down here still.
Is it?
Yes, I touched on
How do you know?
and I did everything he told me to the letter. When I would call him upset, he would tell me not to be upset. Do you plan on staying?
What else? What's going on?
Yeah, that's just, you're not going to hit the first 2 weeks. Not anymore. It's not the 70s here. It's not the 70s here where they put you on Welcome Back card as an extra. I didn't get that then. Now I understand it. But it's a tough sell to the young comics.
Yeah.
It's a very tough sell to young comics. Listen, you're getting sponsored to Land Factory, and you're getting sponsored to Improv. Keep your mouth shut.
guys who go out for what you go out for are probably the same. It's the same group of dudes, right?
But it's funny. When I first got here, I went out against Frank Stallone, Joey Buttafuoco. It was intimidating as fuck. When I first got out here, I remember going to an audition and seeing the guy that they froze in Goodfellas in the audition. I just shit my pants. I'm going after him. I'm like, why am I here? He's Frankie Carbone.
Yeah.
That's Frankie Carbone. Why am I here?
To follow those guys.
Yeah.
But I was also 32, 33.
It's fucking Frankie Carbone.
Today I went into a room, and the most notable guy in there, you don't know, Lee, Sons of Anarchy, the guy whose daughter kicked over Jack's tellers when they went to his house, and he invited him in. He was really good.
Right.
I get that. What do I owe you for the bike? The guy's like, nothing. We're square. Then he paid for his mortgage. That dude was there. I hadn't seen him.
Hardcore domination.
And it's funny because he sat right next to me. He goes, how you doing? I go,
Mission
you great.
begins
Sons of
now.
Anarchy. Do I know the guy's name?
Baker.
I wouldn't know if I told you.
But it's the same group.
And there was another guy there that I go up against for all mobster, plumber,
Yeah.
roles. He goes, it's good to see you. And I go, how has it been? You know, we went outside, we all walked, we were on
They're
Larchmont,
taking Able.
Oh yeah.
which I wanted to go get a slice of
We're winning
pizza
the
for
fight.
me, and I changed my mind.
They're capturing
Down the
Baker.
corner, that's where they say is the best pizza.
It's good pizza down there.
It's good pizza down there. That guy owned one up in Hollywood that was very good, but he
Baker's
sold it
overrun.
now. But when I was there, I walked down the stairs, and even though there was traffic and the whole thing, I'm like, I used to enjoy this. And now I can be a little picky and choose. Like this one, this morning when I woke up, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to this. But I can't turn them down because they're coming. And when they want to keep coming, you got to show up.
Can't keep this up.
You can hit them with an excuse from time to time. We have a 6 o'clock for you in Santa Monica. You don't know what happened tonight. Boy, I got a flat tire. The car blew up. I found a burglar in the house.
How many appointments have you canceled in Santa Monica? A million. I just don't set them. When they go, I say, "Where's your office?" And they say Santa Monica. I go, "Where else can we meet? Where else can we meet?" Where I don't.
But
Because
no, you went through hell because for people at home don't understand this. These pitch meetings, nobody went to more pitch meetings than Josh Wall.
oh my god.
And you know that nobody sees you till 4:30. Everybody wants to see you at 4:30. And then you get to call at 3:30 that they can't see you till 5. And you're on Santa Monica and 5th Street and you have nobody. Because you know when you and the best is when you go upstairs and it's a 10-minute pitch. Or a 15-minute pitch. They will thank you for coming down.
No questions. They go,
No
well,
questions.
thanks for coming in. That was great.
And you get in that car and you make the left on Olympic,
Enemy
the right on
captured.
Olympic.
It's just a line.
And the light changes 3 times and you move 2 inches.
I worked on Olympic for 2 years.
Nobody understands that is a
To
fucking
get
nightmare.
from wherever that, like, to get from even Bundy, that's why I worked, and Olympic to the 405 can take like it's bananas, right?
It like especially like we had nights where he would have shows at the Ice House on Wednesday nights,
Securing
and
Baker.
the show would be at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I would leave at 6:30 and just make it. It's 20 miles. You were talking earlier about how there's people who you don't like, you lose track of in LA.
Yeah.
What about your friends who just like
They're taking Baker.
live in Culver City? You know, like, oh, I'm never gonna see you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. My brother lives in Santa Monica.
Your brother?
My brother lives in Santa Monica. But he's always like, hey, you want to come down here? I'm like, you want to come up here? Because neither one of us want to get on the fucking 405. But
They're
it's
capturing Baker.
because LA is so spread out.
Right.
There's no real public transportation. And everything takes like fucking 45 minutes
We lost B.
to get. That's why, I used to keep food in my car.
How much food?
Well, okay, so I used to work, when I worked on staff at Chelsea, the first place was basically Olympic and Bundy.
Right, yeah, I think it was across the street from where I worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you worked in the Hulu office, right?
Yeah, they're right there, yeah. So,
Yeah.
that could take a little while. So I would I always pack food in the morning. I would put it in there, keep it in there. Because I'm no dummy. You didn't ever, it's like an hour and a half in the car.
I never pack food in the car.
Oh, I put fucking snacks right in the middle. Are you kidding?
See, I get too into the snacks. I crash.
No, you're only doing 2 miles an hour, so you smoke a little weed.
So,
eat some
which
snacks.
I mean, you had your little show
Freehold
there.
Baker.
And these bitches gonna come up pretty soon and say you felt up their titties and
No.
you auditioned them for the
No.
cowboy girl.
As a matter of fact, the one time I had somebody in my office that I needed to talk to
Baker's lost.
because somebody in my office made a call to get somebody fired, pretended to be somebody else. They made a call to a company that I had hired to get somebody. That company had sent over fired
Hey,
because
what's a
Shit,
winner
like that
supply
person.
bribe?
I don't know. I'm
And
trying
we
to
had to
get it
figure out
right
who it
now.
I
was.
only need like
So when I brought one of the
10 win.
women into the office,
Or
I made
complete
sure that there was
match.
somebody else in the office. Because I hadn't even thought of it. And then the showrunner was like,
How
you're
many
going to
money
have
you
somebody
need?
in that meeting with you.
What it is.
And I said, why? And she was like, if you ever end up having to fire her, she can say whatever she wants.
Hardcore
about
domination.
what happened in that office. You gotta have
Very
it.
smart.
Yeah.
I never
Care
even thought
package
of
on the way.
I didn't even think about
Check the
it
drop.
because
Advance and
obviously
take
I wasn't,
position.
that wasn't my intention. But she was like, no, you can't be in there by
Counterintelligence
yourself.
airborne.
If you have to end up firing her,
Old threat.
somebody has to have been in that office. It would have never crossed my mind. You know?
It's just weird where we're going. It's
Paratroopers
just weird where
inbound.
we're going with this.
Enemy has Baker.
It's just really weird. And like I said, I don't mind. We all fuck up and make mistakes, but don't make fucking fire where there ain't one. You know, don't make a beef where there really ain't
And that's the scary thing. Like, it's making women safer in the workplace. But then, like, I'm not in the position to hire anybody. But as a man, it would be a little scarier to hire the hot receptionist or do something like that, don't you think?
You just have to. I think right now you have to just be extra diligent that you
I've
never
been thinking about not hugging
put
women
yourself.
when I take headshots.
What do you mean?
Take
In the line?
take pictures and showing people after shows. I'm thinking of just hugging the guy. And even that's gonna stop. Just standing there like fucking
Like a
freak
statue?
convicts. Yeah,
Hands in your pocket.
that's it. Because it's getting bad out there and I ain't got time for this shit. Where you performing the next couple of weeks?
This weekend I'm in Kansas City.
That's fine.
Oh,
Try.
you're going back to the wig?
I'm not.
All right, you're.
I told you. Did I ever tell you? He said to me. This was.
Imagine.
He goes, hey. We pulled me into his office one day. He goes, hey. This is so funny. We're gonna talk about that. He goes, hey. You fuck teenagers. I'm like, what? You fuck teenagers?
We're capturing Baker.
And he goes, okay. And that was it. That was the end of the
Okay. To go there anymore.
So, yeah. So, I'm in at the KC Improv this weekend. I think it's the, I don't know, whatever, the 7th.
Send them my love. Tell them I'll be there. We had a misunderstanding last time.
I will.
Send them where you going after that. Where you New Year's Eve.
I'm taking most of December off. But I do that podcast with Freddie Prinze Jr. called Prince in the Wolf.
Oh shit, that's right. Give
Check
him a
it
shout
out.
out and shit. We say what's going on with you. Mom's leaving tomorrow. I'm very proud of you. You hooked mom up. He was gonna put an Airbnb like some fucking victim of death.
I didn't. Don't worry.
Until they did bust her neck, give her a Cosby pill or something.
You were gonna put. You didn't let your mom stay.
They got a raid over at the Picasso. They took care of her.
Oh, that's nice.
Mom went to the hotel. They took good care of her.
Yeah, it's decent.
Did you go to that steakhouse at all? Downstairs?
No, it's a sushi place.
Is that what you know?
No, we didn't go there. We went to a different one.
Riverside.
Riverside. Oh yeah.
Yeah, next to like all that stuff.
We're
There.
taking
Dr.
Baker.
Amy was up the corner. My friend stayed there. I mean, there's
We're
not
capturing
a lot
Baker.
of options up here. So like, there's a fucking
Sportsman's Lodge.
and that's no,
I heard that's not good.
no, it's not. They're doing it all night.
Baker's
Come on,
lost.
people yelling. Yeah, bro.
And then like the nice one, like the Holiday Inn down the corner, is what, $280 a night, $180 a
Is
night.
that what that is? Across the street from the Denny's, and the backyard is a Ford dealership.
There are no nice hotels in the valley.
No, this Burbank has one. You gotta make a right.
But then that's 15, 20 minutes away. I like having her 5
Yeah,
minutes
no,
away.
that's a nightmare. That's down whatever street. It's by the church. It's across the street from Popeye's Chicken there.
Fire in the
That's
hole.
one of the best hotels in the valley. That one there, that's where gangsters stay. That's where fucking Montalval stay. UFC fighters, they put them over there when they do the Fox Park.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I know a guy that owns a company. stays there. Anyway,
They're capturing
go to joshwolf.net. What is it?
ComedianJoshWolf.com.
ComedianJoshWolf.com and get you all your Josh
Enemy
Wolf
holds all position.
info. As far as the flying
We
suit,
hold
he's
Baker.
always looking good. He's going into Hanukkah season, ready to fucking go. But without further ado, let me explain something to
Capturing
you that
Baker.
I've heard great things about him. If you need great talent for your business,
We're
but you're
taking
short
Baker.
on time, you just have to get lost in a huge stack of resumes to
Enemy
find
holds
your
all
perfect
position.
hire.
We're dug
You just
in.
need the right tools. What if hiring could be easier, more streamlined, and less time
Capturing
consuming?
Charlie.
So even when you're busy, you could still be smart about the way you hire. If you're hiring, you know that quality hires
Capturing
keep
Baker.
your business moving forward, correct? Yeah, but you also know it can take a lot of time
Securing
to
Charlie.
find the right candidate. You know when to post your job to find the right
Dug
candidate?
in at
You
Charlie.
know how hard it is to find the right candidate? It's tough as hell out there, especially when there's so many candidates available to you. But with ZipRecruiter, you can post your job to over 100 of the websites and job boards with just one click.
Baker is out.
So you can rest easy
Fire
knowing
in the hole.
your job is being seen by the right candidates. Then ZipRecruiter puts its smart matching technology to work, actively notifying qualified candidates about your job within minutes of posting so you can receive the best possible matches quickly. That's why ZipRecruiter is different. Unlike the other hiring sites, ZipRecruiter does not depend on the right candidates finding you. Instead, you can even get a head start on the interview process by adding screening questions to your job post to identify the most qualified candidates so you don't have to waste time sorting through a stack of resumes to find the perfect fit. No wonder 80% of them.
This show is brought to you by MeUndies. MeUndies makes the best, most comfortable underwear, t-shirt, socks on the market, and all made with Modal fabric. Shipping is always free in the U.S. and Canada, and you can save up to $8 a pair with your MeUndies subscription plan. You do that by going to MeUndies.com/Joey. That's MeUndies.com/Joey to get 20% off of your first order. This show is also brought to you by Blue Apron. Blue Apron sends gourmet recipes and all of the fresh ingredients you need to make them right to your door. Our listeners get their first 2 meals for free. Just go to blueapron.com/Joey and start cooking incredible meals at home with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/Joey. And the show is brought to you by Onnit.com. Go to Onnit.com and use code word CHURCH to save 10% on all of their great optimization products like Alpha Brain, New Mood, Shroom Tech Immune, and Shroom Tech Sport.
Oh, the third verse got crazy. Fucking, I think he's crying in the third verse. And the bass player's like, fuck, you're like,
Oh shit. You got me. I'm coming. Ain't no bad at all. Oh shit.
Ooh.
What's up?
that's the rooster, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry, I had the wrong song playing.
No shit. No shit. You threw the whole fucking patois off and shit.
I had the wrong song.
Oh yeah, you fucked up the music.
Doesn't matter. It's Sunday night special edition of the church. You're gonna wake up Monday morning. You're gonna go,
Hardcore,
bam!
hardcore.
There's a new motherfucking podcast with the rooster on.
Oh.
Oh shit. Get that joint out of the ashtray. Who gives a fuck? We'll get another one at 5. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? Burn that motherfucker down. You ain't going into that office straight. Put up with those fucking people talking about their weekend. I went floating. I don't give a fuck what you did. Kick somebody's ass. That's what it's all about, baby. Let's do this
We
shit.
have the momentum.
Laughing kids. Are you fucking kidding me?
Counter recon sample. Engaging enemy air. Recon air.
If you got some fucking sleeping pills, take them down. Don't get no better than this.
Fire in the hole.
What's up, Lisa Ann?
I had a great week. We never even talked about it. I went and got the suits.
You went and got
I
the
went and got
suits.
the suits. So I had some suits this weekend. Went to Paul had a party for her law school. It was a lot of fun.
Bunch of young fucking criminals and shit in law school. Eddie Bravo in the house. So,
Recon flight concluded.
you joined John
Seize
John.
and defend the hardcore. Recon flight
Black
concluded.
belts are the big time. How many
Recon
stars
airborne.
they have at that time?
There were no black
Regroup.
belts. It was just Sean
New hardcore.
John
Flush out the
Machado,
enemy.
Diego Machado,
Carlos Machado and Haji Machado. All up there. In the beginning, it was all 5. Up there, Tarzan. No, actually,
Enemy
it was,
holds the
no,
hard
the original one was Redondo Beach. That's where all the brothers were. And then they wanted to expand, so then
Recon
they
searching for target.
one here and then Tarzana. But they all lived in Redondo, and they didn't want to drive. Can you imagine the 405 trying to make that 6 o'clock class? Only
That's a fucking nightmare.
How long is that? That's going to take 2.5 hours
at least. Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
Come on, you're trying to get from Redon. You're trying to get that 6 o'clock class. So they didn't want to make
Care
the drive.
package on the way.
But, you know, then they would take turns. On Wednesdays, they would all show up to Tarzan. And that's where I went when they were. I joined when they were making that trip. Oh, to Tarzan on Wednesdays. Like
Need
50
reinforcements.
people in class.
Enemy holds the hard point.
And then John Jock ended up, like everyone, Carlos went to Texas, Hodger, actually quit jiu-jitsu for a little bit.
Counter recon airborne.
I don't know what happened there, and then John Jock decided, hey, I'm just going to take that
Hard point in allied
Tarzan
hands.
school. I'm going to move out there. So he moved to the valley and took that shit. It's my shit. And Higgins stayed in Redondo. He kept that one. Carlos went to Texas. Johnny and Higgins went to Redondo for
Hard
one.
point in allied hands.
Ended up opening up his own spot in Culver City for a while.
Fire in the hole.
And so at the end of the day, you can't have 5 chiefs in the school. You need your own school. Every black belt. Eventually, when it all comes down to it,
bomb mission
you
underway.
gotta have your own school. You gotta get your wife, your family.
What is the process of that? Like, I always wondered when.
Fighter aircraft ready.
It's just kind of
Call for
weird
a
in
striking
that
run.
a student can just one day decide, oh, I want to have a school, and it's like, do people tell you to do it? Like, how it's kind of weird to even talk about starting a school.
Fire in the hole. New hard point. Flush out the enemy.
Some people
Recon aloft.
are
We
good
have eyes
enough
in the
to
sky.
teach. They're black belts, but they have other careers. One of my black belts I'm here alone.
Hard point. Locked down.
EBI 6. He's a seismologist.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
Got his degree at USC, and now he studies earthquakes. So he doesn't want to open up his own school.
So some people do it just for fun, but like it's the type of person to open up the schools is someone who wants to do it full. And I understand. I almost understand that they want to do it full time, but it's a weird.
Fire in the hole. Seize and defend the hard point. He's hit! New hard point. Flush out the enemy. Hard point in allied hands. Recon searching for targets. I got him! Counterintelligence airborne. Hard point is getting overrun. Need reinforcement. Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. Enemy care package observed. Stop their resupply. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. New hard point. Move out. Recon searching for targets. Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. Hard point in allied hands. Bottle bombs ready. Counter recon aircraft ready. Counterintelligence airborne. Recon searching for targets. Fire in the hole. I think he's down. I got him. Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky. Hell of a shot! Counterintelligence flight concluded. RTB. Recon flight concluded. Recon airborne. Hardpoint location confirmed. Tossing grenade! Hardpoint is in enemy hands. Hardpoint is getting overrun. Need reinforcement. Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone. Counterintelligence airborne. Engaging enemy aircraft. Hardpoint is secure. Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover. Paratroopers inbound. Weapon bombs ready. Fire in the hole. We got a man down! Enemy is down! I got him! Enemy holds the hard point. Got him! New hard point. Flush out the enemy. Hard point locked down. Counter recon airborne. Well done, soldiers. Head to the rear and rest up.
I should die.
Oh.
Like it would be like Joey.
Employers who post on ZipRecruiter get quality candidates through the site in just one day. That's why ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire. Let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. Because your Uncle Joey likes you. The holidays are coming. The New Year's coming. You want to get rid of that dead wood in your office. Here's what you're going to do. Go to ZipRecruiter. All right. Now, it's been used by growing businesses of all sizes and industries. So I don't care if you own a shoe store, whatever you do. ZipRecruiter will hook you up. And right now, listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter. You ready? Free. That's right. Free. Just go to ZipRecruiter/church. CHUR. That's ZipRecruiter/church. One more time. We're going to give it to you for free. ZipRecruiter.
The funniest shit is Joe Rogan impersonating Joe Rogan.
ZipRecruiter is the best way to go when you're looking for a qualified candidate. Now, it's a new year. You've been single for 10 months. You know what's going on with yourself. You got a nice job. You got a nice car. You got a nice cat. You got everything to catch a girl. You got a tattoo. You've done it all. It's you fucking stinky asshole when you're nuts.
Hardcore.
Look at women's faces when they go down on you. And you see that onion is fucking protruding their nose hairs. You see that little Filipino eyebrows raising up. You know why? Because your ass stinks and it carries over into your nutsack. Buy your helmet and surround your helmet. It's right there in that area with the jeans.
Are talking about like HK
That's why
shit?
HelloFishy.com is the way to go. I mean, listen, Thanksgiving is a time to express your gratitude and recollect on what you're truly grateful for. It's also time when you invite your family members, those fucking savages, into your home to eat up all your turkey, and then they go in your bathroom, they blow it up with their post-meal shits. This year, make sure when your family shits in your house, they leave with a clean fucking asshole. Give them a start in life, you know what I'm saying? Get a Tushy bidet for $69 with a risk-free 90-day trial. 90-day trial. Listen, don't have grandma leave with that fucking stick bucket of an asshole with gravy butt. Give it a Tushy, you know what I'm saying? Why are you gonna make a wipe with that flimsy toilet paper, a fucking gorilla fingers with a buzz out paper? Then she's gonna have shit on her fingernails. Then she's gonna try to give you corn on the cob Fuck that shit. Tushy to the rescue, bitches.
Regroup.
Tushy will wash away all those mashed potatoes with a gentle stream of water straight to your little muffler hole.
Enemy holds the
You
hard
ever get
point.
the best clean you've ever had. I mean, listen, people want to leave the leftovers, but they're not hanging their assholes. You're fine. No dingleberries when you got Tushy. Make sure you're ready for the holiday fun rush with Tushy. Stop wiping with that fucking nasty toilet paper. Your finger always breaks through it, and now you got bacteria in your fingernail, and you want to hang out with your friends and eat fruit and shit. Fuck that shit. Get the Tushy bidet. Bidets are back, you filthy animals. HelloTushy.com right now, and use the code CHURCH for 10% off your order. The end of your stinky asshole ends now. Let me tell you something. You know those people you look at, and you go, you know what? I can't pick a winner at the track. But I'll tell you what, I bet his asshole stinks like 10 dead fucking cabbages. Give him a day for Christmas. It's $69 with a 60-day guarantee.
Enemy holds the hard
If
point.
he still has his, and I still have mine, what does that tell you about the quality?
Fire in the
Within
hole.
the stink or the weight, we would have
Hard
busted
point in
by now.
allied hands.
With fucking Tushy is still there
We
holding
have eyes
on.
in the sky.
Don't fuck up. Go to HelloTushy.com and use code CHURCH for 10% off your order. I want to thank Lisa Ayat. I want to thank Josh. And I want to thank the church family for having our fucking back, all right? I'll see you motherfuckers tomorrow, even if you don't have tickets. If you outside with signs, sticks, bazookas, machine guns, we gotta show Netflix who the fuck is running things, you understand me? I'll see you Wednesday night or Thursday. Stay black. Have a great weekend. Josh Wolf one more time. And my main man, Lisa Ayat, the original Christ killer.
New hard point.
It is.
Flush out the enemy. Hard point is in enemy hands.
Great idea.
Recon airborne.
Oh, hi, Mark. It doesn't work if you're looking at the camera. What? You still want to be good. Be great. I'm their town
Need counterintelligence aircraft ready. Counterintelligence airborne.
Blow me away, by God.
Fire in the hole.
Glad you like my comedic movie. Exactly how
Recon
I
aircraft
intended.
destroyed. Recon flight concluded.
Disaster Artist, way to go, hard now play. Greetings. Welcome to Podcastville. The Church of What's Happening Now is brought to you by my favorite MeUndies. Every year, millions of people receive the least light gift of all time, underwear, plain white underwear. But we still give it to our family and our loved ones who just don't want it. Forget that. This year we're going deep. MeUndies made underwear, the perfect gift that everyone is going to love you for. It's a goddamn holiday miracle. This year, don't give underwear. Give MeUndies. Listen to what I'm going to do for you.
Enemy recon
This
aircraft
holiday
observed.
season, I'm going to get you 20% off the softest underwear and socks you ever wear. Free shipping and 100%, ready? 100%, ready? 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Go to MeUndies.com/Joey right now. That's MeUndies.com/Joey right now. Supplements, listen, you can go knock yourself out. I'm a fat fuck, I got problems. Want me to tell you what healed me? On it.
Hard point is getting
From
overrun.
the alpha brain,
Need
you think I
reinforcement
smoke all
line
this
incoming.
reefer?
Get to cover.
You know what balances
Hard
me
point
out?
in allied hands.
Acupuncture and the alpha brain. Number 2, the protein drink I drink in the morning. I either do the acai vanilla or the cacao hemp force protein with the hemp protein tremendous, or True Tech Sport and Immune. You see these Japanese people walking in the airport with a fucking mask on? Fuck no. Me, I don't need the fucking mask because I take True Tech. I sit there like a doctor. I breathe air. I inhale farts. I fart back.
Recon airborne.
That's because I got True Tech
Firing for full effect.
Immune. You want some
Target zone
supplements?
locked.
Go to Honda.com right now. Press in Church, CHURCH. Get 10% off your first order delivered to your house. Every week, people bother me, Joey. Where do you get your keys from? They hit me up. Here you have it. FujiSport.com. FujiSport.com. They got an A5 and an 186 for the Buddha types like me. I even went down to 185 since I joined Jiu-Jitsu. How do I know? Because they just sent me a free elemental gi. Either go for the elemental, the Superado, or the Psycho. I like the Superado, whatever the fuck it's called. Like a motherfucker. All right. Do me a favor. Go to FujiSports.com right now. Press in. Church, CHURCH, and get 10% off your first order. Put on some Willie Cologne for these motherfuckers. Are you fucking nuts or what? That's off the album, I don't even know, 1971.
Crime Pays.
Crime Pays. There you go, motherfuckers. Uncle Joey here with my favorite fucking Puerto Rican Cuban. And my favorite Christ killer. Happy Hanukkah 3 weeks.
Thank you.
Anyway. So we gotta open up the show with a special story for you. Because people always make fun of Owen Benjamin, Sarah Kiana, Paulie Shaw. I'm gonna tell you an intimate story about what happened last time. My girl Ada visited us over on Lancashire in the death office. We're in between the fucking the weed
Zero
store and
seconds
Jeffrey
in the hole.
Dahmer's cousin. He's got bodies in there. You can smell the fucking livers.
And a homeless guy.
And a homeless guy. No way, that Rob Miller.
Enemy care package observed.
He was playing Marshall all day.
Just for my defense, I don't really care if guests get high or not. It makes no difference to me what they want to do with their lives. I love them. I got them on the show because I got some type of admiration for them. So last time Ada came on, we offered a bunk and Me and Lee were eating stars. One thing led to another. Ada sat there for about an hour and a half. Kept looking at me and Lee and mine. She's like, what? These guys are having a great time. Fucking their eyes are red. And an impulse, I see her reach to grab a star. And sees the whole fucking thing. I went to the wind. All right, we're cool. The podcast is broke. You know, they start tuning in.
I was hungry.
And I see a change coming over Ada. And she gives me a hug, Lee a hug, and she leaves. And take it from there.
Enemy counter recon
I stopped at the In and Out on Lancashire because I couldn't drive anymore. My heart was like palpitating.
Which was like a block, half a block.
Half a block. I was like, I can't do it. So I called my kids and I said, you guys gotta come get me. And my son came and got me. And they said I was walking around in circles. And they said I lost my mind. And then I started saying, I'm gonna die. I feel like I'm gonna die. Take me to the hospital. I'm gonna die. So when I got to the hospital, I had 2 panic attacks. So they almost broke my arm. I was telling him, giving me these shots. And they thought I was like a drug addict. My son was like, she never does this. I don't know what's going on. And the doctor was like, yeah, sure she does. Like, poor kid, he's got to lie for his mom. And it was hilarious though. It was really funny.
Did they keep you there overnight?
Yeah, and they let me go in the morning. But it was 2 days. And you told me, because I talked to you, and you said, you're not going to feel better until tomorrow. And I was like, I'll be all right. And then the next day, I was still...
Oh, yeah, the next day, it's like a fucking shock.
Yeah.
There's nights I wake up and listen, I hate doing Xanax and Valium. Like, my buddy gives me Xanax from time to time. If I'm in the wrong, I like them. Because the time change, I can't tolerate the time change. My body will stick to the fucking time change, so that means I'm not going to bed till 3 when I'm in high over there on the radio at 6:15.
Right.
So I'll pop a fucking Xanax or 2 and I'll drink a fucking milk or something, some chocolate milk, and I'll pass out. I don't like the feeling in the morning, though. Then when I wake up, I have to take a longer shower. I gotta make coffee in my room, then drink more coffee downstairs. I can't smoke weed till I come
Enemy
back.
recon aircraft
And when I
observed.
do smoke weed, I gotta take another
Hardpoint's
minute.
getting overrun. Need reinforcements. Enemy holds the
I
hardpoint.
get up in the morning, and once I shower,
New
I'm
hardpoint.
good.
Move
That's
out.
the secret.
Enemy care package observed. Stop their resupply and defend the hardpoint.
Once the rubber weed, straw shit comes out of your ass, I don't know what they go.
It's not really a secret. They just, my body stopped processing. Like, my shit smells like stars in the morning.
I'm one of those
Enemy
statistics.
counter recon observed.
Today we
Round our
got
airfield
a weed
overrun.
article.
Need
He
reinforcements.
contacted me right away. Did you read the article?
Because I've been worried about
I thought it was another. I thought somebody else molested somebody.
Seize and defend the
And that's it,
hardpoint.
starting January 1st, which is 6 weeks away. All edibles in California will be 10
Hardpoint's
milligrams.
getting overrun. Need
That
reinforcements.
means, we got to set up a revolt. We got to set this into appeals. Or we got to create our own fucking We got no choice. It's gonna get an attorney to fucking revoke this till January. And people would think that they march on the 400
Downtown LA. The sign.
10 milligrams.
The face of this revolution, I'm looking at him. It's not
Why am I
gonna
the face of the
be
revolution?
an ex-felon. You're a nice, sweet Jewish boy.
Yeah, you're the only one that can do
Yeah,
it.
from a boy. I gotta believe
Hardpoint
it.
locked
I
down.
want it so. Starting tomorrow.
I think they might have done this ban because of this podcast.
Starting tomorrow, we're gonna do we're gonna start fucking buying the goods and stockpiling.
What's the most you guys done? Because I remember the last time I was here.
2,400, probably
Oh, yeah.
3,000.
I did 3,000.
I did about 4,000.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You always do more than
Dog,
me.
I was doing 500 when I met you for breakfast.
Yeah, that's right.
I was eating 2 pieces of banana bread when you were still fucking it up.
I'm not saying you don't have a better resume than I do, but I'm saying I've done more stars than you do.
No, you have not.
Yes, I have.
No, because I eat 5 before you even look at them. I eat 4 hands at a time. Sometimes I get embarrassed to tell you how many stars I
Great
really
work.
eat, because otherwise you
They're
think
in
I'm crazy.
full retreat.
Well, that ship sailed, so I think we're okay.
Well, Mr. Bonder, right or wrong, but I'm happy you went to that. I was very worried about you.
So 4,000 milligrams, and they're trying to minimize it to 10.
Yeah, listen, man.
No one needs 4,000.
We worked. It took us 5 years of hard work.
Dedication.
This has not been some fucking walk in the park. This is testing on. When I go to acupuncture, like I go to acupuncture, I used to go every other week, so she'd tune me up. Like smoke would come out of me. You could smell the reefer in the room. She'd go, how much pot have you been smoking?
What?
Is
So
there
you just
enough
referred to some lady.
Can you start eating it more? And then I would eat it more, and then she'd say, well, something's going on with your adrenals, and your gallbladder's heavy today, because when they stick the needle, if that hurts that
organ.
that chakra, that means there's something going on there. And so this last Tuesday, I went and guys, she tuned me up. I tell you how hard she tuned me up. All right, that I had to go home.
What is that? You
Usually
can tell me.
acupuncture day, I don't do dick. I hate planning spots on acupuncture day because I know at night if she did a good job, I'm not gonna want to do dick.
Yeah, you want
She
to.
tells you to drink water, eat a light dinner, and let the fucking acupuncture sink in. And this time, I was so tired when I got home, I slept 3 hours that afternoon. I usually go down for an hour and a half. I went down for 3, not 1.5, but 3, and I went to bed last.
It's already
And it'll
done.
be 11 o'clock, and I woke up at
Just a little
6,
more accurate.
straight. Usually I get up 3 times to pee, because I'm over 50. Not last night, bitch. I slept right to 6 like a soldier. I had to pee like a fuck. It was coming out of my ears.
Felicia told me she was here recently.
She came on about 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago to promote her movie, which won #1.
Yeah.
At the
It won?
Yeah, it won the
Yeah.
film
Oh,
festival.
Congrats.
Short film, perverted fucking section.
You're a big ass
Name
guy.
of the movie is pervert.
Yeah.
So somebody called
Shitty
her the
ass
other day
movie.
about distribution. So I
Oh,
think
good.
she's pretty happy.
She told me, did she do an edible? I forgot what she told me. I talked to her the day ago. Yeah, no, she said she was talking about the show.
Yeah,
I don't
pounds.
get callers, though. I call police about it. I plant the seed, man.
Well, it's
Some
going
bullshit.
to
We
come
were
as
selling
well.
story. I have to plant flowers. We have to get recipes ready.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I'm doing a piece or something.
Oh, it's da-da-da.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been fucking me up in court.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why you asking me that? Because
Fucking do a no-scope
about
in
2
your ass.
o'clock, come over.
What they were
Take a breather. Come over, hang out. See the cats. I'll see you for 24 hours. That's exactly what
We
she
have
does.
technical advantage.
You gotta know, like, the route and know that they're gonna be there and discuss it.
We do a
I've
couple
done that
pipe
mad
hits.
times.
What, it
We
stabs
bullshit
in
about
itself?
comedy for 8
Yeah.
minutes.
Like, you don't have to
He
do
tells me
nothing
that
else
there's
but
no
press
one
that?
on the comedy
Yeah.
store lineup.
No, say you got a shovel out with fucking infantry on
My
that
wife
you got
comes
the
back there,
shovel.
bails me out, and all 3 of us talk for 15 minutes, and then Alicia leaves. So we get, you know what I'm saying? We get close to there. I love her to death.
Yeah, me too.
I love that woman to death. I gotta torture her. I gotta be straight with her all the time, you know. She comes to me and
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Where the hell were all the tags at? He must have scooped it up and stabbed
And
him.
then I'll think about it, and I'll think about who it's coming from.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. 100%. Love her
Straight
too.
up gold. And she's a real comic.
Yeah.
When I look at her, I don't look at her as a man or a woman. She's ambiguous to me. She's a real comic.
Yeah.
I've already set the marker where, you know, I went down and said, Alicia, they're big fan. Now, you know how sweet this girl is. If you think these people are sinking Kevin Spacey and Felicia Michaels can put me into fucking jail. I went to Felicia Michaels because I went to Felicia Michaels the first time I was shooting the CD. Felicia, picture me as a confessional. This church, let's go into the church and take a few pictures. Joey, it's against the fence. It's nothing. It's against nothing.
I'm really fast for that.
I'm fast too, but it's just it wasn't shooting far.
Okay, so I took her to church.
He doesn't have good damage on
She was professional. I stood next to the door. She took a picture of the double ICD. I went to Felicia. She photographed me perfect. The next time I had an idea for somewhere I got my balls put. You know, I got to ask her on the phone. That's the type of thing you got to ask her to her face. Because you got to watch the cracking, you know what I'm saying? So I went to the house like nothing ever happened.
I could have had that dude. I didn't find out.
Enemy counter recon
I was
observed.
pissed off.
Ground artillery recon aircraft in the air.
Back out that shit for a favor. Went in the back of the list after this documentary. I know where I got my balls. Do you mind taking a picture of my balls? It's 9:30 in the morning. I see a
Kill denied.
Well, I'll do it.
You got a fucking aim. These players are good.
So I had to hold my dick up in my hand. And she photographed
Enemy
me.
care package observed.
And
Deny
she got
them
it
their
like at
resupply.
first she was like 8 feet away. And she got close and close.
I would say he saw me and he's scared as fuck now.
We picked the picture.
I couldn't see him with that weight on.
That's the cover. So I'm taking those pictures. She's a photographer. She's a photographer.
You got any fat
You don't gotta believe what happened.
We're being
Pictures
outmaneuvered.
in the balls. My daughter, my media, my kids found me.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Oh, that's a great picture for your kids to find.
She's a fucking great lady. We just got to I got to do it. I get a little sad. And she gets mad at me for 2 days.
I like when she gets feisty.
She's always fucking feisty.
Firing battery revolver.
Mentioned German, she's fucking crazy.
You know, I did my fundraiser when I was raised.
I'm sorry.
No, I know you didn't. But she went on stage and did her set. She cut her set short. She took a hat with her and she passed the hat
Enemy
around
care package
and
observed.
told her
Deny
she
them
was
their
going to match the
resupply.
money. And she collected like $250 and she made the charity $750, which I thought was awesome. It was great because she was so selfless in that moment. And she killed. She wins.
She's a fucking, she's a vocal fucking specialist.
Fighter strike inbound. Find
So what's
cover.
going on in Puerto Rico? You as her cousin, relatives, aunts, uncles.
It's bad. It's bad. And when people say it's getting better, or when they say, you know, Puerto Rico is, we got this and we got that, it's bad. The electricity is off.
February.
Kill
Yeah.
denied.
Yeah. Well, no, but you know, they had a power surge where the little bit of electricity that was there out again. So, like, the majority of the island doesn't have any electricity, and it's going to take years to rebuild. It's like cases of water and food, all of that is great. It's going to take years to, people lost their house. All my aunts, all my family, my family's family, they're all in one house because everybody lost their house, so they all live in one house now.
Recon airborne. Searching for targets. Light them up.
Yeah, a lot of people are in Orlando.
A lot of people in Orlando. That's a great port. There's a little city outside of Orlando, like a suburb.
Kissimmee. Where a lot of Puerto Rico. I have family there too.
It's crazy. I did a show there one time, and I couldn't believe how many
Fighter
Puerto
pilot
Ricans were
inbound.
at the fucking
Searching
show.
for target.
The promoter couldn't believe it. The promoter was like, she's Puerto Rican, and she was doing a dance night, and somebody said, do a comedy show, and she did the math, and she hired Angel Salazar, and they were busting through the door. They have another show, and you know,
We're
it's
being
crazy. How, you
outmaneuvered.
know, well, where's the biggest Puerto Rican community? Check it out, the biggest Puerto Rican community in the United States.
Not New York?
It's Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh yeah, I was in Ohio a few months ago.
That's the car business.
A lot of Puerto Rican.
A lot of Puerto Ricans.
Just sit there, if he posts something, you know what I'm saying? He says something. He says, Michigan Medical Marijuana Program saved 531 lives from opioid and over
It's
60
so funny.
million in Medicaid.
I was telling, I said in my stand-up, now people know what I am, because it only took a 7.5 for people to know what a Puerto Rican is. Because people always ask me,
Just to share it.
you really talk to a Mexican? What kind of Mexican are you? You know, I say, the kind with papers. But don't get mad, or get mad, I don't care.
You're still working on it?
Yeah, I've been working a lot. You know how when every time we and Felicia talk about this, like I don't have to see you all the time, but when I see you, I get this little injection of energy. And the more, I don't give a fuck on stage, the more I work.
You hear me?
And I've always thought it'd be the other way around.
He needs to be on Twitter.
I just have to come to grips with I'm not one of
President
those.
Trump. At fucking, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna dance on stage.
I gotta tell him that.
I'm not gonna rap. I got a story to tell. I'm a storyteller, and that's my stand-up. And it's been the best thing for me. It's liberated me. It's just telling my stories and just being free. I come from dysfunction.
How the fuck do you think I feel?
Oh.
You know, for 15 years, 12 years, I was on stage chucking and jiving and fucking making strides. And then one day you find your voice, you find your true voice by mistake. You do something and you find it by mistake. You don't even know what. For me, it was the belly room. I was doing a one-man show in the belly room. And I started telling stories. And the stories aren't like doing stand-up. When you're doing stand-up, you're trying to be a machine gun. When you tell a story, it is what it is. So there's lapses and silence. Then you have to learn to deal with it. Really, it's a big difference telling a story than telling jokes on stage. And that was the first time that I went into myself and said, oh, shit, I'm never going to do that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to show that dude again. That's not bueno. That's not good. But the more I showed that dude, the better it got. And I remember coming to this town.
It's funny, but I can't really play like
and I
that.
asked somebody that I know, I called him up. He was
I get killed like you, and I start getting back to that. I gotta, you run right back to where you were. Right. Just keep going and keep coming. I just give up, and I go a different route. Fuck it, I ain't gonna do that shit for that dude. I'm just fucking, I must stay back here now. I don't even know, man. I just get pissed, man.
You can't get up.
I just hate fucking going back up to
and ever since that night, at the comedy store belly room, my acting auditions changed. I went to 2 auditions the last week that I was in shock I didn't get. Because I've been doing this for 20 years now. Maybe you give me 2 days of auditions, it's different. Now it's a different game.
So many times everywhere, dude.
So Papa got to know the lines. So now that I have to know the lines, that means the audition's going to be that much stronger because I'm much more confident when I go in there. I take the line, the glasses with me, but I hide them. And I take the signs and I pray that there's good light. If there's good light and it's big, I can see it, I can get away with it. I always keep the paper out to stay centered. Why fuck around? Why get off and have to go to the couch and get the paperwork and then have to give me the script? I always bring the script. I don't give a fuck if it's the 4th time. And I know it back to back. I always bring it in to center me, you know, so I have something to work with. And this, with these 2 auditions, I get it. One was both of them were for gangsters. I used to get those just walking in the room. I used to get those walking in the room guys who really make no fuck.
55 to 56, what, time went on or something? Oh, I know, there's only 20 fucking confirmed.
Has anyone at an audition ever brought up the podcast before? Have they ever been like, oh, because they're putting YouTube kids in movies now, so I figured maybe they want someone with a podcast.
For me, it's not the 16 auditions I used to get no more. It used to be, it was 2 theatrical auditions that kept you alive from 2000 to 2004. This was the life I lived. I got jobs working opening for Rogan, and I acted.
What do you say? I was working with Joe Rogan.
And acting means this: every week you have 2 auditions. Both of them are either going to be on Tuesday, depending on what it is. They're going to have one Tuesday and one Thursday. The Tuesday one's going to be for a TV show because you read Tuesday. You go to producers Wednesday, and you either work Thursday, Friday, Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Time to get down to business.
You follow me? That's how it used to be. And they used to give you 3 days, and you really worked 2. One day you went down there, and you got somebody. You stood there while they shot somebody else, and they say, overtime, but they paid you for 8, then you were going to be jerking off at your house anyway.
That's
fucking
right.
around.
Free for all.
It was a different game. Now they'll tell you, either one day guest star, and you're like, what are you talking about? There's 8 scenes. We're going to shoot those motherfuckers in one day. And you're like, God damn, you people are fucking slave drivers. Damn. It's really weird how it's changed. So you always had something in the pipe.
Yep.
Okay, you always had something in the pipe. So you went on 2 theatrical auditions, 2 commercial auditions. That's 16 a month. If you go on 8 commercial auditions every month for 4 months, you'll book 2 commercials.
Hardcore domination.
That's the number 8. Out of the 8, you're going to go to producers 3 times. You're going to be on hold once and book once. Those are the odds.
Advance and take position.
So where they work for me.
That's a chance.
Theatrical was crazy. I would blank for a whole month.
Enemy control charge.
Who else should we talk shit
3
about?
callbacks, 2 producer sessions for films, and book 1 thing the following month. So it all, and then that audition, you went in January, they just call you back in May. Because the money from Spain fell through. And now they got the money from American Company. And they got fucking Val Kilmer to join the cast. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a bullshit story, but it's a different game now. It's...
There are no rules. There's no rhyme or reason. And like you said, the YouTube kids, or whatever it is, and you know, whatever it is, it's just a whole different game. And you gotta be, your mind has to be right for this now, because it's just a whole bunch of shit going on, and I don't even know anymore. I'm like,
well, you know, you sit here, you speak to different actors at parks, and different kids functions. I see guys, hey, how you doing? Remember me? We both read. Oh shit, yeah. And I'll ask them, what's going on with you, man? I know 3 guys personally that have already gotten early retirement.
damn.
They hit 55. They said, we're taking our SAG money. Things are that bad.
Shit.
Take the pension, early pension. You lose a couple $1,000s. But that's how much their lives have changed.
Can you still work and get pension or no?
Yeah, you can still work. They'll just won't take that'll save you money overall. Okay. Let's add more to your pension fund.
I'm not retiring shit. I'm gonna be great grandma on TV, but I ain't never.
Hey, listen, look at somebody like Jimmy Soprano.
Yeah.
He was Howard when he got the Sopranos. He worked for 5 years. They knew he was old. They knew they had to shoot him out quickly. You know, he's gonna fall asleep on you. You gotta shoot those out quick. That means those guys are ready to go at 9. They've been up since 4. You know what I'm saying? They've been up since 4. So they're the first shot. They're ready to go.
Yep.
They know their lines, those old guys. But you got them till about 10:30. That's their first nap. So you better get them good before 10:30.
How long's the first nap?
45 minutes. They gotta go lay down for a little while. So they'll shoot around them. They'll do shit like this. He'll make it come back before lunch. They'll give him some soup. They'll put his socks back on, his shoes. He'll go out there again and do another hour and a half. Then it's lunchtime. He goes back to his trailer and then they shoot something else. Then they shoot him and he's done for the day.
At what time? At like 1?
2:30, 3 o'clock. He's back on the hotel. There's no late traffic. Get me on the Van Buren Expressway by 3 o'clock every day. Wherever the fuck he lives. Because he's old, those people. You want to get them kids. You have kids on the set. Or pet on the set. If you have a kid on the set, they have to take a certain amount of breaks. Yeah, they have to go to school while they're shooting. So if there's they can't exceed more than 8-hour day. So it's 4 hours of class and 4 hours of shooting, or 6 hours of class and 2 hours of shooting. Don't quote me. But there are guys that sit there teachers on the fucking clock. You know, when you shoot a movie with a dog, oh, Jesus Christ.
The dog has it better than you do.
Yeah, if they only knew. If the dog would only knew, he'd come back to life and go, I want my full fucking check, cocksucker. You got me living in a fucking house next to some other fucking dog shitting next to me with the paper I'm making.
Yeah, they do. They treat the animals really well. Like,
first off, you fucking make a movie with an animal. You gotta have a game animal there. I got animal control.
yep.
And everything's on the clock. Like, you got that dog for 30 minutes. Go. He can't eat this. Can he jump off that cliff? Let's measure it. They have to measure the cliff.
Good work. Let's
Look
up
at
for the
this
next
double.
push.
Yep.
Can you shoot the dog? No, we brought this dummy in, and we'll look at him from this angle, bleeding. Well, we don't want the dog to be scared if he sees the blood. Like, they'll fucking say shit to you that you wiggle fall off, but it doesn't matter. That's part of it.
And where is Air Bud now?
Yeah, and where's Air Bud, and where's this, and where's that? It's really fucking amazing to see.
Hardcore
when you work
domination.
with an animal.
Take control.
And you know, listen, the most
Mission
recent
begins now.
movies I worked on
Remember
with
your
an
turn.
animal
Closing
was
the
the
Charlie.
low-rent movies. So the dog was half
Enemy
retarded.
control
This guy
down.
wasn't fucking no
C
fucking
captured.
top of his class. You know what I'm saying? The dog was saying all those movies. That dog, he wasn't the sharpest dog in the set. He had 8 smarter brothers. They gave him away last, and they really worked on him. They gave him special ed after school and the whole fucking thing. But that dog didn't know dick about dick.
Enemy care package observed. Stop there, resupply. Enemy recon aircraft observed.
One dog in 3 movies, the other dog in 3 other movies, they look the same. Nice dog. They came up here, they said hello. But they don't know about action, they don't know about cut. They don't know dick about dick. So, you know, time is money, so come on, take
Enemy
time.
bomber in the sky.
Get
Take
those
cover.
dogs on the
Closing
black
with
fucking
bacon.
market.
What's the weirdest animal you guys have ever worked with?
A man.
B captured.
An alligator.
Oh, I don't know.
Nine-male. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You like alligators?
They offered me, they blacked me out. You gotta go in a tub with
Oh,
3 alligators.
nah.
We're like all like a little bit of shit. Fuck you.
Was this Fear Factor?
No, this had to be 8, 9, 10 years ago. I forget what it was. Something with an alligator. Something that was tougher than an alligator. Your underwear or something like that. I don't fucking know.
I read this thing about how alligators, how small their brains are. Like, they have probably the smallest brains of animals.
But they know how to bite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, when people say, oh, he's trained, I'm like, he's been trained. You can't untrain an alligator. I believe that at some point they are all going to kick back into their nature. You know what I mean? Like, I have a friend that used to play for the Minnesota Vikings, and his girlfriend brought home a mountain lion, a baby mountain lion.
What?
She thought it was a regular kitten, and then it grew up. And then she invited me over there, and she was like, don't worry, he's been declawed and defanged. And I was like,
Taking Baker.
did that motherfucker get mountain lion? Like, I don't understand why people think that these animals.
Was it a full mountain lion? Like,
Yeah, it was she kept it. She kept it.
did she ride it around her house or something?
No, she just thought that it was an exotic animal.
Oh
And
my
they were rich, and it was just
No,
like,
it doesn't depend. They have to have licenses to have those.
it's against the law.
Yeah, it's against the law.
Yeah.
That is some shit.
They eventually
It should be
had to
against the
get
law.
rid of it, but she wanted to keep it, though. She wanted to keep it.
I told this guy that
Taking
cop
Baker.
drugs one time in Boulder. A couple of times, my dude had snakes everywhere. So when you walk to his house from time to time, you go, listen, be careful. One of my fucking killer panthers got away. He'll wrap himself around your leg. Well, I got to let him real close to me to shoot and
Oh, no
save your
thanks.
life for 15 minutes. Oh my God.
No thanks.
All that shit, there's a level.
Capturing Baker.
Yeah.
There's a level with Uncle Joey, all right? I like animals from a distance. They can't get to me, and I can't get to them. I don't want to shoot a lion. I don't want to shoot a deer. So look at you for 5 minutes. A piece of beautiful animal. You look at your tail. Fucking amazing. When you see a lion, he's laying there, got flies all over him. And you don't give a fuck.
Oh, my God, yeah.
And he's beautiful.
But so when I in Miami, I lived in a neighborhood where there was all buildings, and there was one house, and it was a drug dealer's house. They got busted. They had a tiger in the house. They had a monkey. They had all kinds of snakes. The reason they got busted is because the monkey got out.
Yeah, they were about to feed him to the tiger.
They just had all these exotic animals. They don't marimbero. And he had all these animals in the house. The monkey got out, all these cops around our neighborhood. That's how eventually they got busted.
What makes drug dealers lose their mind?
I know.
Lose control.
They just ruined
They just
Closing with Charlie.
Low profile.
You never wanted to have like a
Low
pet?
as you can. Huh?
You never wanted to have like an exotic pet?
No, I'm talking about
Charlie is out.
drug dealers.
No, but yeah.
Animals. Now, first of all, they do it in the neighborhood where, you know, it was the hood. If you know anything about this
Enemy
neighborhood, so
capturing
it's tough
Charlie.
enough to have a pit bull.
Yep.
No. They got a lion, a fucking monkey. What else?
How all kinds of exotic snakes.
Yeah, you know. It's like us moving up here. Knock down that office, this office, and that office, and get some animals in this motherfucker. There's got a lion in this bitch. So when people
Enemy
come over to do a
contact,
podcast, they don't feel uncomfortable with the edibles. Now there's edibles, the lion staring at
Have
you.
like class animal so they can see the lion.
You know, you just people go fucking nuts. My point is what? Like I went
Recon searching for
nuts,
targets.
but I didn't go.
Ridiculous.
I was pale. You could tell I hadn't slept in a week.
Securing Able.
Right.
And you know,
They're taking
but
Baker.
the fanciness,
We hold
like
Able.
I never. That's rule number one where I grew up. Like, bro, listen, we don't give a fuck.
Yep.
You take that money, you hide it, and if they come to you and beat you to death, they can't find it, and they don't see that you bought nothing. They got nothing on you. You can justify your existence. They got nothing on you.
Well done, soldiers.
And it
Head
always
to the
made
rear and
sense to
rest
me.
up.
Even when we robbed the gold chains that time, we became fucking Puerto Ricans on the 5th. I'm not gonna lie to you. I remember we went to like fancy restaurants. So you should have seen this at 18, getting wine, give us a bottle of wine. You know what I'm saying? The maitre d' going like, who the fuck are these guys?
Right.
And us taking out wads of money. That went on for about a month. But I'm talking about after that, I looked at it and said, what the fuck was I thinking? I'm never doing that again. And even in Aspen, 83, I had a little vault. I had my apartment, and I was burglarizing apartments, but I had an apartment I had done construction on. Me and this old guy did a recon for 8 weeks. And to get the power, we had the keys to all the apartments. They were ski condos for people. People like you that are millionaires and buy a house in Snowmass and go there once a month, once a year.
Right.
If you're lucky, they go there once a year, Lee. Once a year. So I would go into their houses and get a closet outside. Everybody has a closet outside their door to hide their skis. I would get the key to that door and get a double key and start hide my money, whatever coke I stole, and whatever fucking anything else. I had money, I had hash, I had a bunch of cash in that little fucking box in the back of those skis. But dog, I never touched it. I lived on the $10 I was making as an electrician. And people were looking at me, but they couldn't. You wouldn't see me at a bar. You wouldn't see me with a Corvette. You wouldn't see me in a convertible. I wouldn't do that. You stash that money, and when you're ready to split, nobody knows nothing, and you got your life made. And while everybody else is flashing their shit, justifying their existence,
Yep.
nobody knows nothing. I learned that from the legend, Maya Lansky. Till the end, nobody knew nothing. I didn't make a
Hardcore team
living. I got a
deathmatch.
pension for 2,000
Show them what you're made of,
really.
soldier.
You're a piece of the action on kosher chickens. How the fuck do you get 2,000? Don't worry about it. Ask my accountant.
Yep.
Nobody knows nothing.
Line them up.
There's a code. And then people always say, well, drug dealers always get busted. They get busted because they lose their minds. Because if they
You
say,
can't do the math.
yeah,
The
absolutely.
math is lethal now. The
Heavily.
fucking math. That's the first thing that stands out. There's a movie called Empire.
Yes.
Have you ever seen Empire with John Leguizamo and the guy from Naughty by Nature and see if it's on there. Empire. There's a kid on there. He's half Puerto Rican, half Italian. He lives on Hollywood Boulevard next to the juice stand. We used to do the juice stand.
What's a juice stand?
The fucking juice stand that you can roll it juice. Juice with the fucking chicken salad sandwiches.
He thought it was a juice stand.
I was like, what is the juice?
The honey wheat bread.
It's a delicious
It's healthy as fuck there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
On Hollywood Boulevard's there. They were around the corner. When I
We
moved
need
here in
reinforcements.
97, they were on fucking Vine in a parking lot that was going grass on it.
Oh.
And it would be packed every day. And you would see the headshots of all these actors that would go there. But then they got evicted. Now they got gorgeous hotels there. They fucking sold for, they made big money. That chick is smart.
here because I'm in this. It reminds me of being at home. Like my.
I go to Empire.
That's it right there. It's
Go to Empire, fish the trailer, go down. This is fucking.
Right there.
It's a C movie at best.
But it was good.
It had its moments. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, these guys sold coke in Spanish Harlem, which everybody did. But there's a scene where he parks a $70,000 car in the fucking neighborhood. Go ahead, play it. What's going on here? I think that's stuck. No, it's really weird.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Life is all about getting it, losing it, needing it, living it, and dying for it. That's what the American dream is about. I got me a $40,000 truck I park in one of the poorest neighborhoods in the country, but no one touches it. Why? Respect. My name is Victor Rosa. I'm young, Latin, and good-looking.
On the streets of New York, that guy with the white jacket used to drink juice that Empire.
Oh, Simon's so huge. What does this boyfriend of yours do? He's in business.
But uptown is another world, defined by power and privilege.
Hey!
This your place, huh? So what do you do? I'm an investment banker. What do you do? Well, obviously, whatever it is that I do, I'm not doing enough of. That's for damn sure. Hey, you can be a part of this, too.
If you're gonna do this, go in knowing that he's not smarter than you.
I got this investment opportunity. I make enough money to get out of it now.
Get out of what, man? See this here, man? All this right here is family, you understand?
I need to diversify. This white guy, the hottest cat in Wall Street. God, I know you can bring it to me all.
This is what's a month on BET.
You get part. Sure thing.
You know, about 11 o'clock this movie will be on. The guy robs his Gitas. He takes the Colombian Gitas and he invests it. The guy double crosses him.
You say Jack did this to you? Who coming up at? I know where he's at. Fat Joe.
Big Joe when he was Fat Joe.
They get too smart. Why don't you go back here, kid? I gotta go.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Guys are not bad. No Academy Award, no Academy Award performances. But if you ain't got dicks to do, now they shoot. If you go back a little bit. I'm gonna tell you guys a true fucking story here, alright? I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna drop some knowledge on you right here. Right there, go. Right there a little bit when they're in front of the bodega. Slow it up right there. He's right there. Put it right there. And I'll tell you when to stop it. Keep going. Right there. You see that scene right there? That's in front of a bodega in Miami. It's about 3 blocks away from Paradise Point. Paradise Point is a hotel where you go to. It's not fancy. You stay off South Beach. Right where South Beach starts. And each room is different. They have like the moon room, the Latin room, the kiss the door room. If you want the school room, it's got bunk beds. So you and your girlfriend can have bunk beds like 2 fucking bolos.
Enemy care package observed.
When you're
Stop there,
there,
resupply.
this is the bodega you go to get.
Enemy
Now,
counter
I wish you could see the front of this.
Enemy recon aircraft
They're not going to
observed.
show it to you in the trailer. But when you see the front
My
end,
team is getting demolished at
right there, when you
7-17.
see the
Enemy
front of
paratroopers
that,
in the sky.
it's a micro scene. Don't worry about it. That place right there, if I'm Stark and I can't get the Port of Sagua, I go in there and I see what they got on the lunch menu. If they got something simple like picadillo with white rice, pork chops with rice and black beans, I buy the food by the pound.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fucking tremendous. You know how many times I've been in that bodega? As soon as I saw this scene, I knew exactly where they was. When I went back to Paradise Point, I walked over there.
For me.
And they had I'm on the wall. I didn't even have to ask. I didn't even have to ask.
I love
Anyway,
Puerto Sagua. That's my restaurant. I've been going there since I was a kid.
that's a badass restaurant.
And it's not expensive.
No, that's the beauty of the fucking patois.
And the food
I've
2
had
and
people
17,
go
8
down there
and
and go,
19.
I was saying,
Joey, I went to Gloria Stefan's
he's got a pretty good fucking memory, this guy.
$160. And it was
Yeah.
you should go.
Yeah.
You should go. I know dumps that you look like that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
you get the picadillo with your fried bananas and a fucking coconut water, and you'll sit there and go, Jesus Christ, I just spent $4 for lunch, and it's delicious. Some woman in the back with no green card, they smuggled her into the ship via machine gun to work there for the rest of her life because she was one of the best chefs in Cuba. That's the type of shit you got back then.
Wow. Yeah, that's good.
It's really weird to fucking understand, but it's a different world, and it happens here in California.
Yep.
Some guy owned a restaurant in Mexico, the best restaurant. He's known for his carne asada. What are you going to do, leave him in Mexico to rot to death and get shot by El Chapo? Fuck no. You're going to put him on a truck. Underneath the truck is a carrot. Dress him up as a carrot. Put him underneath the truck for Halloween. And smuggle him in and fucking open up a little bodega stand and let people know what time it really is.
Remember the carrot? What do you dress him up as a carrot? He's going to be a 6-foot carrot?
Listen.
6 foot carrot.
1,000 loads go through that a week. You get Grandpa, the chef, you wrap him up as a carrot, and you put him in a shipment of 10 kilos of coke. If you're going to go to jail, go to jail. Why fuck around with some dude that dresses a carrot?
It's just a 5-foot carrot and then this big shipment of cocaine.
Fuck it, I don't know what happened. I don't know nothing. Somebody paid me $500 to take the car over the border. Where'd you meet him? At 7-Eleven in New Jersey. I don't fucking know, Lee. Just tell him what you need to do. You can take this down now.
Okay.
I love that.
You got me over here staring at him. What's up?
No, I said I love that John Leguizamo has a leather jacket on in Miami.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No.
Derritiéndose. He's got to be melting.
Even this time you go to Miami, dog, you get off that fucking plane, and the humidity just, and in the mornings, the dew in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only thing I like about Miami, waking up early, going outside, and listening to a sprinkler.
Yep, all over.
And smelling the water hitting the grass, and just sitting out there with your cup of coffee, and breathing that in. That fucking air, tremendous.
Beautiful. And there's nothing like a warm summer night in Miami.
Until a lizard comes or a firefly. And then you gotta run out of there.
And the lizards are like this.
You don't like those little small lizards, Joey?
When I went to Tampa, it took me about 3 hours to see it. That was alright. I'm an adult now. When I was a child, they fucking scared me. They were Godzilla's cousins.
You know what? I used to hang them on my earlobes
What?
when I was little. Yeah, they used to bite, and I used to hang them on me and my brother. Yeah, I used to put them in the Coca-Cola bottles with the bugs and watch them eat that. I was a savage though when I was little. My dad used to be, oye, salvaje, va adentro, because I would be outside. Like, I wasn't scared of anything. It was a different time.
I tell you the story of my daughter jumping into the pool in Burnt Grace's house.
Right.
About that?
Yeah.
During the party the other day. Like I have that problem.
She's not scared.
Never.
That's great.
Every once in a while, if she's tired or something, she acts weird. I took her to this movie last night, this Coco thing. My agent called. He goes, hey, man, I got the weirdest call here. He goes, you're not going to believe it. I got a call from Disney Pixar. They want to know, because your name is Coco, if you're interested in going to the movie with your family, of course, they'll pick you up. You have to go play a game and then watch the movie, do an interview, and then there's a party afterward. Do you think you want to go there? And I go, is it in Hollywood? And they go, it's downtown. The baby gets caught and goes, well, my wife just happened to be walking by and the email came up. I go, hey, what do you think? And she goes, yeah, I think she'd like it. She's ready. I took her to the movies 3 times. She lasted 20 minutes on each movie. We gotta go. I don't like this, Daddy, so I don't want that to happen. Disney, you know what I'm saying? No, she put the 3D glasses on like a soldier and watched the whole thing like she owned the joint. And the movie was fucking tremendous. Listen, those Pixar movies are way better than what people are doing anymore. Way better.
They spend actual time working on them.
Well, they spend time and money, but they get it back 10 times internationally alone. Like if they already broke a record in Mexico, they're already going to head to the cash registers in the United States like cherry on a fucking Sunday.
I can't wait to see it though. I heard it's really good.
Bro, I cried. I laughed.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I cried from watching her, and I cried on the plot of the story because it was just brilliantly done, you know?
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
And then we went to the party upstairs. pictures. I took pictures of her in front of the thing. I took pictures of me and her, my wife. Everybody had a good time.
Oh, nice.
Then you called the number and a car came and got you. And they took us home in 20 minutes. That was it. We were home by 9:30. Everybody's happy. We went out as a fucking family.
Man, I should have let more people know that Coco was my stripper name. Because I would have really liked to have gone for that.
Fuck yeah.
I need to get a nickname.
I know.
That's fucked up. I'm 54 years old, and I've had that name since I was 3. And he gave it to me maybe 10 weeks before my father died.
Coco.
Coco, because I was really white.
Mm-hmm.
And they would scratch their head and go, who the fuck is this white kid? I'm trigueño, you're trigueña. Why is he like fucking coconut? And my mom and all her friends, Coco. And once I got older, I started realizing, why you motherfuckers calling me Coco? My name is Jose. But then once I went to an American school, that Jose shit had to go.
Oh.
Once I went to PS 166 in front of all those New York City kids,
Yep.
that Jose had to go, Jack. There was only one other Spanish kid in the class, and that was Debbie Dominguez. And she was banging in kindergarten. Banging,
Oh.
do you understand me? Not fucking, banging like she was beautiful. By the first grade, she showed me a tit one time in a 45. You know those singles, the little ones? She's putting on her titty and showed me a nipple for a quarter under the fucking monkey bars. Tremendous. And she had 5 brothers that were gorillas, but I didn't give a fuck for a quarter. I'll take a look at your titty. It was no big deal.
So is that when Jose became Joey, or did he just go by Coco?
No, I went to my middle name. My middle name is Antonio.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Jose Antonio. So I cut out the Jose and I went to Tony. What the fuck you think you're dealing with?
Tony.
So for years I was just Tony, and I even had a ring, gold ring my mother got me. That's it. Tony.
What? So you have aliases now. What are you talking about? When did Joey come into this?
Joey came back in 1985.
Oh my God.
And Coco is a family name, so that was
So
only
Tony lasted maybe to the 3rd grade.
This is the first I've heard of Tony. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so everybody called me Tony. My mother called me Jose Antonio. If she was mad, if things were good, she'd call me Coco. And I would be embarrassed for her to call me Coco. So if she called me Coco in front of people, I wouldn't react to her. I would make believe. I didn't know what she was talking about. I didn't want to be named Coco. But when I went to Jersey, my friends heard it enough that they just started calling me Coco. There was no getting around it. I got pissed off. But it was better than them saying Jose Antonio Diaz.
Yeah.
I thought a guitar player was going to burst through a fucking door.
It was about survival.
And it was crazy. I remember people who knew me. Kids I knew. We'd take a class together in high school. Junior year, and all of a sudden they go, Jose Antonio Diaz, and I raised my hand, and they would look at me and go, I thought your name was Coco. No, that's my nickname. That's not no fucking Coco. It's Jose Diaz for years.
I love that name, though.
See, I can say Jose Diaz. It don't matter. You put that in the NCIC, the computer blows up. It says check back with us in a month and a half.
Tony.
Yeah, because my name was Antonio.
I get it, but this is like I feel like this this is a big moment.
It is a big moment. You just found out about Tony.
For who? So
Who's Tony? I feel like I don't know Tony.
So when I went to Catholic school, Tony was Tony for a while. But again, my mother ratted me out when I made my communion in the 4th grade. So I went back to Coco. By the time I got out of the 5th grade, it was straight up Coco. By the time I went to McKinley, it was still Tony.
Oh my God.
But she called me Coco, and Coco overtook the Tony, and I just threw away the fucking ring, and it just was never going to work. But by that time, my English was good.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you guys? So my English was good. I didn't want to show up. First day of school in New York City, sound like Ricky Ricardo. And fucking my name is Jose Diaz. And probably that's why I did sound like but I watched so much TV.
Yeah.
And I said everything Dick Van Dyke said 10 times.
Gosh, it's the
Dick
steer!
Van Dyke said, honey, where's the towels? Honey, where's the towels? Honey, where's the towels? Honey, where's the towels? Honey, where's the towel? You know, I would just work on the English accent, the American accent, New York accent.
Stay wary. Pick
Because
your
my mom
shots.
always said, you don't want to let people think that you're just fucking Spanish. Let them know you're versatile. Versatile. You know, that you're versatile. So that's why I always thought, and she always thought I was important, that I spoke English outside the house and Spanish inside the house.
Yeah, that's how we grew up.
To keep both languages alive, which I believe, you know.
Yeah.
I got a daughter now that she understands Spanish. She won't fucking say it. I gotta hold a knife to her throat, and she's too young for that. I gotta wait 8 years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, my dad is Cuban too, so there was no English in the house. He would say something in English, and he'd be like, ¿Qué tú dijiste? ¿Cómo? Dime otra vez.
If you say something in English,
Dímelo en español.
and if you, like, I would work my mom in English, and she would understand what you're saying.
Yep.
Talk to me in Spanish. I go, that's never gonna happen. She goes, yes, it would. 2 days from now, when you need money, you would come begging me in Spanish. And she was correct. Show me, let me get a $20 bill. I don't know what you're saying. And I finally have to break down and speak Spanish.
But that's one thing I respect a lot about Cubans. They're very, very adamant about the kids learning how to speak Spanish and to continue to speak Spanish, because you do learn English in school. We couldn't. And my dad still doesn't speak English. The other day he was talking about transgender people. He called them transunions. He said, oye, los transunions eso. You know, old Cuban man. Esto transunion. And I was like, papi, you mean transgender? And I don't call him papi. I call him Orlando. But he is so funny. He said transunion. Los transunions eso están acabando.
It's crazy because I didn't have a Cuban grandfather. I had a Cuban grandmother, but we were estranged. We just didn't talk. But yes, I sound Italian. Yes, I'm from New Jersey. I gotta tell you something. The Cuban old man mentality still exists in me.
Oh yeah, when I talk to you sometimes.
It scares me. I have to hide it. I have to keep those views to myself, and I will. Those type of views I keep to myself. And those are views I don't discuss, because those are views that cause wars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're just really bad views. Those old-time Cubans, they specialize in arguing.
Yes. They do.
And that's why they have those beliefs. And Dad was telling me about it. In Cuba, if you have to go to the embassy, you can buy a license for arguing. And you go to the park and argue. A license is $5. Now you can actually go to the park and argue with people for $5. Most of the arguments are about baseball. But at all those parties, all those, family parties, that's where those arguments come to. That's why I think I go crazy at funerals. Because all those years I went to those funerals, that's where it erupts. What do you mean erupts? Like, this is how stupid Cubans are. Let's say Ida's my sister. We both got the same mother and same father. Ida se templó un tipo. And I've been raising that kid since he was fucking 4. Que pa' mariconaría. Ese hijo de mío que tú.
Yep.
You know, Cuban men will do that. Me as being Ida's brother, who I love, that we love each other. We're tight as fuck. But guess what, dog? Guess who watches Ida's son when she goes to New York to do comedy? With me. Y nunca la pasaba.
Yeah.
Yeah, eso es mentira. You gave him beer with Trepiña. He's 16. He's gonna drink it with you.
Yeah.
He's gonna drink it with some bums on the street. Or he's gonna drink it with his Uncle Joey. Did you smoke pot with him? Never. Poppy, did he ever smoke pot with you? And the kid smoked pot with me 10 times. You know what I'm saying? I got his back. I hooked him up. I let him fuck a chick in my house already, and I went. But you don't need to know that much. So now you want to do what? You want to go to the Bronx and do what? Comedy and take him from me? Pinga, this is my son.
Yep.
Pinga, that's the mentality of a Cuban man. They will argue with this little girl about her son and where he's staying. But meanwhile, I'm her brother. I have no right to say nothing to her. And guess what? She knows I'm probably right.
Yeah, absolutely.
She'll sit there and go, this motherfucker got my fuck, because he has.
Yeah.
So, all those years, Cuban men are a different tone. I have to fight.
It's $5 license now.
Because they went to the Wilson Park. And if there's a problem, they got your fingerprints and shit, probably.
Yep.
To argue. I can argue, not argue. But there's mornings when I call you, Lee.
Right.
And you hang up the phone and you gotta go, I'm not sure about Joey anymore.
Right. So wait, so you're the mild version of your people.
I'm very watered down because over the years,
Oh my God.
I had to water myself down because I would not be accepted for sure.
I wouldn't survive.
I'm already insecure about who I am. Never mind having that stigma around you.
Yeah.
The things that come out of those men's mouths.
He's watered down for a Cuban old man.
Right.
But he's not watered. He's not watered down as a person. He's full blown. But to be with a Cuban, like some of the things that my father would say, I could never repeat.
If
that.
I'm married to Ida right now, right, we've been together 8 years. We have a 3-year-old. And Ida and I'm sitting there, the baby's in the room, and I can be in the best mood ever.
Yep.
Watching TV, and Ida walks by me with that blouse on. That's in the old school. That's a kick to the fucking mouth. Ida, do me a favor, go put a sweater on.
Yep.
Why? Because that's how they are.
They're very. Yeah.
You can't. You're not my wife without with that shirt on.
Yep.
You're not my wife. Oh my
No.
God.
I don't know who raised you.
Oh, see, that's true.
I don't know what mother raised you, but that's right. Your mother was divorced 8 times. So.
It's a kind of an honesty that yo no tengo pelo en la lengua.
Yeah.
It's like my dad used to tell us we used to have to take a bath every night before we went to sleep and when we woke up in the morning.
Me too. So I'm by that
Right?
rule too.
And then we would be like, well, why we gotta do that? And he'll be like, porque pollo tú suda en el medio de la noche y aquí hay que lavarse el
That
culo.
means your pussy sweats in the middle of the
I
night.
know.
And in my house, you have to have the clean ass.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want no dirty ass girls living in my fucking house.
It would, and then we
Why? Because I said so. That's why.
Yes.
No, it's a fucking, like, I look at Mercy already. And I, like, last night, we went to dinner to the Coco. So the deal was complete. The deal was set a week ago. And we picked a deal with her a week ago. Last night in the car, on the way home, she goes, oh, by the way, am I still sleeping with you guys tonight?
Excellent work. Trouble
My
and
wife
endure.
looked at each other like, wow, holy fuck. She remembers some bullshit deal we made a week ago. We got home, sure enough, she got little pajamas on. You know, I stay out there for about an hour so they both fall asleep. I go in there, sleep like a baby till around 6. I get up, smoke some pot, some coffee, nicotine gum, I feed the cats and do my wife. She's get up soon. So they'll be going back to bed. Watch her get up. You knew the risks when you decided. Greetings from Podcastville. The Church of What's Happening Now is brought to you by MeUndies. Every year, millions of people receive the least liked gift of all time, underwear. But we still give it to our family and our loved ones who just don't want it. This year, it's going to be different. You're not just going to give them underwear, you're going to give them a pair of MeUndies, the softest underwear out there. This holiday season, to get your exclusive 20% off the softest underwear and socks you'll ever wear, free shipping, and 100% money-back guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Joey. Again, that's MeUndies.com/Joey. And again, the holidays are not always a holiday. We start eating stuff that we shouldn't. You got stuff to do, people to shop for, and cheer to spread. You need to keep your body fueled for all the festivities. But a lot of the holiday treats are just junk. Delicious, yes. Healthy, no. Let Nature Box help you with the snacks that are better for you and delicious. And right now, today, Nature Box is offering the Church of What's Happened Now family 50% off your first order when you go to naturebox.com. Just think of all the beautiful snacks you could be eating for, the holidays instead of that garbage you're going to be eating, like crunchy barbecue twist and dark cocoa
Hardcore
num-nums
domination.
and Asiago
Take
with
control.
cheddar cheese crisp and garlic plantains. Yummy for your tummy. So right now, go to naturebox.com/Joey For 50% off your order, that's naturebox.com/Joey.
Advance and take
For 50% off your order. Now, I'm going to tell you what. You got all those great gifts, but there's nothing you can give for Christmas that's the gift of a clean asshole. That's why Hello Douchey's here to solve your problems or your relatives' problems. You ever look at one of your uncles and you're like, you know what? I know his asshole smells like 10 dead fucking spaghetti and meatball dishes. That's the dude you got to get a portable bidet for. 60-day guarantee. Me and Lee both have one. We haven't broken. Your skinny bony ass ain't gonna break it either. Why waste toilet paper? Why kill a tree when you could have sprinkling clean water shot up into your asshole and clean out all that fungus, hemorrhoid juice, bacteria, and just in case you bumped into a victim, he stuck something up there under the weekend. Go to hellodouchey.com right now. Use code CHURCH for 10% off your order. Kick that mule, Lee. The church, you bad motherfuckers. I got my main man, the Christ Killer, your Uncle Joey Diaz, and my guest tonight is my little nephew, Mr. Jack Jr., a.k.a. Jack Asadurian, associated with the New Jersey Armenian Asadurian. Not the California Asadurians. He's a New Jersey Asadurian. So I think you're my first Armenian guest.
Am I?
I'm ashamed of myself. I should have an Armenian on once a month giving out Groupon advice. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that. Armenians invented Groupon. People just got sick and tired of Armenians coming in. Well, come on. I buy that tonight. 5 times $25. They invented Groupon.
Probably.
Yeah, they probably did. Shit. How much you want for jiu-jitsu? $150 a month. Okay. I could only come maybe 5 times a month. What if?
We're capturing Baker.
What if I give you $50 10 times a session? And then I tell you, okay. And then white people got sick and tired of it. They said, we're sick and tired of these fucking Armenians coming in here and juggling our shit. So we might as well just give them a Groupon and let us get beat from the beginning instead of going through the fucking back and forth and losing an hour. I mean, losing an hour in labor instead of an hour in negotiating with these fucking people. They're worse than Jews.
I grew up with Armenians. I didn't even know it. But in my town,
you don't even really. Where were you?
Right outside of Boston.
Oh, okay. Really?
Oh yeah. Oh God. There were like 4 or 5 at least families.
Oh, that's it?
Well, when I came here and I heard all these Ians, I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh, shit, I didn't realize. And apparently
Burbank, North Hollywood, right there. It's crazy because I grew up with Asadurians, Karnik Asadurian, and he had his brothers, and then there was another kid, Perry Slotkin. He was a wrestler, and I remember him because he made a big noise when he knocked out 4 fucking dudes. Right. The 4 of them challenged him, and he goes, I'll fight you 1 at a time. He fucked up 3 of them. The 4th one said, no worries. Here's a Groupon. I'll take your word for it. Here's a Groupon. Shit. And then the Karnik kid was a weird kid because I was friends with him. He was very sweet to me. And when my mother died, he came up to me one day and he goes, anything you need, like fucking anything, like I'll strangle a motherfucker. He was a very nice kid. And what made me stick out was he was a power lifter. So him and his brothers would pick up Volkswagens and turn them around at night and drop them. You know what I'm saying? So if you park going north, him and his brother would come pick up the Volkswagen, turn around, and park it south. So when you came out in the morning, you go, what the fuck happened? Those are some big guys. They were gigantic. They were power lifters. Wow. One night they ripped a bumper. I mean, they always had a story. Bro, one night I was with one of the brothers. I was with another family that were strong guys, the Burkles. And he had gone to Brown, and he was like a power lifter with Barry and the other guys. And I go, dog, you got a mirror to do coke on? And I'll never forget this. We were on the street at 3 in the morning. He just looked around, and he went up to a car, and he just ripped my side mirror off. How strong he was. I'll never forget, we were walking out till 4. Doing coke off a mirror with 4 screws coming out of it and shit. Nobody gave a fuck. When you're doing coke, you don't give a fuck what you do it off. That's hilarious. You don't give a fuck what you do it off. You really don't. Toilet seat. You guys know from time to time, we have all types of guests on the show. But I really like to put young and up-and-coming guests, comics.
We're capturing Baker.
And you know what, man? This is my formula for young and up-and-coming comics. This is the guys that impressed me. The guys that I see whenever I go out. Guys that call me and offer me rooms. Guys that I know are always doing something. You called me, Jack, and you asked me for work. If I friends that I know that work fucking hard.
Yeah.
Hardcore domination.
This week could probably put them over the top. They work that fucking hard.
Advance and
And I've
take
been in
position.
that situation.
Taking
I
charge.
was a feature act where I got 2 weeks of work. They don't pay you shit. But a guy comes along and he gives you 2 weeks. Now that balances out the net. So it's so funny how I always get hit up by people, but it's always like a charity case. Like charity case. I know the motherfuckers that are out there. I see them tweeting. I see them on social media, giving away free tickets, letting people know what they're doing. You know, it's very inspiring for a guy like me. I'm inspired by young guys. I see you young guys and I go, shit, I'm going to tighten my shit up.
I mean, you inspired me to do
Jack gets out. I don't know how many times Jack would be getting home from a long night of partying, and I'd be getting up, starting my tweet game at 6, and we'd be going back and forth. Jack, what the fuck? Go to bed, cocksucker.
No, man, you inspired me to do comedy. Your hustle motivated me, you know? You always told me, like, I want you to call me one day and be like, hey, what are you doing? Where are you at? You in Vegas? Were you in Phoenix? Where are you at? And it's got to that level where we miss each other because I'm working on the road, and it's a blessing.
Well, I know you are because you're tight with Kate. Yeah. It's funny, Kate always talks about it when she comes up here. And Lee was saying he's heard you on the podcast, and you're very good.
Charlie is overrun.
Today I was sitting there, I go, you know what, man? I want to put somebody on who hasn't been on before, just so you get a different flavor. I'm doing a
They're capturing Baker.
movie podcast on Monday. On Wednesday, it's going to be long. It's going to be drama, comedy. So I wanted to add some flavor this week. So who better than the fucking Mexican Armenian?
There you go.
To get the motherfucking party
Thank
started.
you, man. Appreciate both of you guys having me. Hell yeah.
Plus, there's the other thing that I admire, another thing about you. You know, say what you want to say about Paulie Shaw. He's always worked. You know what I'm saying? He's on the goofy side. But there's people who have businesses in life, and we all deal with these people. We all went to school with these people. That their father owns a business, and they get an extra, they get a 28 for their 17th birthday, and you're working at CVS or the movie theater where you work there.
Right, yeah.
And you become a little jealous of those people.
Absolutely.
You really do sometimes. You're like, fuck that guy. That motherfucker don't work. Like, all he has to work is on Saturdays, and when he goes, he gets the construction guy's coffee, and he fucking goes home hungover. Yeah. And that's what those guys do, and people fucking, that's Joe Jr. Yeah. So people kind of have to like him because of his father and everyone, but nobody fucking likes that guy. No, but they hate him because they hate him. He comes on here, he causes problems.
Counterintelligence airborne.
Half the time he don't fucking work. Yeah. Now look at a guy like you, man.
Recon searching for target.
Basically went in and started moving certain things. And then once I saw you on the road, shit, I go, okay, he's kicking up to the next level. No bitch, I work as hard as the next guy. You know, I told you on the phone, whenever I see myself in like 90, 91, whenever I would roof with my brother-in-laws, I was their brother-in-law. You know, they were paying me good fucking money, and the other guys were getting paid great money because these guys weren't cheap. But I had to outwork everybody. Yeah. Why? Because they were my brother-in-laws. I could have shown them that 10 after and got coffee and said, what's up, guys? Look at you fucking slaves. It's good to know before us. You know what I'm saying? But no, I was getting them. I made sure I worked there. I got there the first one on the job, and I was always the first one to leave. So
yeah, my father told me when I got into this business, he goes, no one's gonna respect you if you don't start from the bottom. So I worked the club, I swept, I cleaned the toilets, I made nachos, I sat, I seated, I did the DJ, I did everything from the bottom, worked my way up. When I became a comic, I thought it would be easier because I thought these are my friends, they'll help me do it. But no, when I started doing comedy, I had hate from everybody. When they would corner me, like, you're not a comedian, you're the owner's son, don't do what we do. I can name a few comments, but I'm not going to put them on blast. But I'm saying, like, I had to really prove myself. And I gave myself 5 years. I'm going to say, if I don't do something in 5 years, then, you know, this isn't for me. So I've been, every day I work hard, I wake up, and I hustle. And that's because I'm Armenian, I'm Mexican. That's a beautiful thing right there. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good combination. Yeah. But I saw you a couple weeks ago, and you've come a long way with your comedy.
Yeah. Is on the way. Protect the drop.
You know what I'm saying? You find the moves. You know, people always, everybody always wants to be a headline. And that was
Enemy
the
recon
last thing I
aircraft
wanted.
observed.
Yeah, I don't like because I was having such a good time. So much as a feature, as an MC, I was having such a good time.
Anti-aircraft Bravo command.
Just show
Clearing the
up.
sky.
25 minutes, get fucked up, get trained for free. Exactly. You could do the club 3 times a year. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about you. You know, nobody gives a fuck about the feature act. So you get to work the club every night. There's no pressure. You can work every week. When I was a feature, I worked every week, and people go, "Hey man, it's time for you to headline." Fuck you. Yeah, no. I'm working every week. I'd rather get 300 less than what you're gonna give me to headline your shitty fucking club. And have all the pressure. Gotta get up and do radio and make believe I like people. Fuck you. Yeah. When you're a feature act, all you have to do is show up, snort coke, drink, and break even. And it's a sweet spot. They're warmed up. They're warmed up. Yeah. Ready. Oh, I love. There's no check dropping. Nothing. You just go in there, boom, boom, boom. Bye. Good night. You know. No, it's such a different. And now, like, I'm not stressed out, but I know I can't fuck around. Yeah. When I was a feature, you know what? I got 30 minutes. I'm gonna do 15 of fucking known material, good material, and I'm just gonna fuck around 15 minutes. Because it really doesn't matter. Yeah. And then I learned that you can't talk to the audience because that fucks it up for them. Yeah. And you can't be too dirty too. No, you can't. But you can be dirty, but a classy type dirty. It's got to get somewhere. Listen, man. When you go to a club, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Okay? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Yeah. I did comedy in my first 2 scenes when I was in Seattle and Denver. I did comedy where guys would come up to be as obscene as they can, you know, like, so I took the fetus of an aborted baby and I fucked it in the ass, type of shit like that gets a laugh from a fucking jerk off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what laughs at that type of joke, like a fucking jerk off, like Joe Jerk Off, you know? Like, you know, like, it's something, you know, that it's just a little added extra that the audience doesn't need. Yeah. You know, just because Doug Stanhope does it and gets away with it beautifully, because he knows how to do it, doesn't mean you know how to fucking do it. And all you're doing is look at the audience faces. But you don't know that as a feature act.
Hardcore kill confirmed.
In your mind, you think you won. Dog, I went up there and I said, you know, the most offensive fucking thing to them, just to really push my limits. But you didn't do nothing. Then I don't like you. You made the headliner work harder. Yeah, you made it. No, the headliner's not going to work harder. You just look that bad. The headliner's going to be easy. Because if he has any street sense or any common sense, his first 10 minutes, he's not going to attack you. But he's going to attack the softer side of himself to win, just to show how dark and stupid you really were. You follow me? Your opening always depends on, as a headliner for me, what I've worked better on is the mood of the room. If the 2 people before me have been dirty and it's gone somewhere, I might as well open up with my dirtiest shit and tame them back to my world. But this is fucking years of experience, you know. This is completely different. It's a muscle you gotta work. You gotta put yourself in bad positions.
Breaking their backs.
And I've seen you do it. It's amazing. Oh, I love it. I love it. I learned it from Joe Rogan. See, when I first started working with Joe, Joe was the king of bad positions. It was horrible to watch. And he'd always climb out of the hole. And you learn how to climb out of the hole. At the beginning, you panic. The first 6 or 7 years of comedy, do you fucking panic? But after a while, you learn how to make your face turn red. Like I remember the first 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, my face would turn red. That's it, I lost. Once your face turned red so the audience sees it, you lost. Yeah. You know, there's so many little things that you have to overcome. You know, the frustration. You know, I still remember bombing at the Comedy Store in the very beginning. Like, I mean, crickets, bro. Really? Did you cry ever? No. I cried the first time I remember just fucking pulling my face down and going, what am I going to do? And somebody goes, just get off the stage. You know, that type of shit. Like, oh my God. And you address that person. Then you look at it and like, I never knew how to get myself out of those binds. Yeah. That's all experience. And the way that, you know those clubs I did last week with Wheeler Walker? Let me tell you something. That shit was working. Where were you at? standing up, number one. Oh, so you can't do comedy for people standing up.
Oh.
Okay. Number two.
Because they're looking for a chair the whole time.
They're just restless. It just sucks. Even if they're fans of yours, they like your stuff. And half the people were good, but it was just barroom comedy. For years, people been hitting me up, clubs hit me up once a month. Hey man, come to our club. It's 100% of the door. It's a rock club in St. Louis. I wouldn't step foot in there to do comedy because it's hand-to-hand combat. There's no security. There's nothing. It's you against the audience, hand-to-hand combat. And there's always, like the other night in Sacramento, the guy said, stick your Charlie 18 times. Saturday night a couple came with signs that said Grizzly. And sat at the side of the audience. I want to thank Sacramento, the punchline in the city, for a great weekend last weekend. Those are great crowds.
Oh, that's great. I'm up there this weekend.
Great.
I'm at last in Sacramento.
We're winning the fight.
Okay.
That's what, yeah.
It's a great fucking town for
I love
comedy.
that town.
They're on the foot. You guys are on point. So you came to the shows at the punchline. I want to thank you personally. You guys were great. But Saturday night, this Mexican couple
They were Mexican. I was asking if they were black.
Sat stateside with signs that said Wesley.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It was like, I don't really go on the road with you that much. So my life is still pretty similar to what it was 5 years ago. It's a little different, but I don't really get to see it. And then when you went out to take pictures on Friday night after the Late Show, they just erupted when we came out, and it was so cool. Jesus Christ, the calling stars.
It's Hanukkah.
His eyes are shut.
Just say three more. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Jesus Christ, John.
Keep going. Just like the soup today.
You're right. Not really. All right. Not really.
Let your intestines do the work. You know what I'm saying? You got pastelitos tonight that my maid Em brought you, so you can be here all night eating Cuban food.
Yeah, I gotta.
You can fucking Uber some sodas.
Meat pies and potato balls.
Forget about it. They're gonna fucking stop you.
Yeah, I wanted to eat them on the way here.
You're gonna fucking get up in the morning, go over to 24-hour fitness, jump up and down, farts will be coming out of your asshole.
Oh, Dad, I can't wait. Oh my God.
Keep going deep tonight. How many you got left over there?
One, but that one's gonna take a minute.
No, that's no minutes here. We're going to eat. I would eat 10. You're still only down 6.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe 6. You gotta eat 4.
I had like 18. We had those two. We had those Luis Hermanos.
Those were free ones.
And you guys went hard.
It's like Weight Watchers. You get 43 action points and 42.
No, we don't.
Points.
It's all the sugar.
I've
never seen anything like this till tonight. You guys set a record for.
We don't fuck around.
You guys don't.
There's no reason to fuck around, especially the night before Hanukkah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations,
It's time.
Hanukkah. You must smell.
He just jumped. He thought it was the hand. What's up? How long have you been doing comedy now?
When I got a divorce, so 8 years ago.
And how long have you been a fan of it?
My whole life. I mean, I grew up in the comedy club scene, so I never wanted to be a comedian when I was younger because it's like you're like, oh, your dad does this. I don't want to be around. I don't want to do it. I wanted to do my own thing. And I did. I opened up a cell phone store. I did my own thing for a while, and then that went under. I got married, divorced, and had kids, and then I went to therapy because I was paying this high child support, and then my ex took my son up north there and kidnapped him for like a year. So I told my dad, I'm like, hey, I'm thinking dark shit. Like, I want to kill myself. I need therapy. I'm paying all these $1,100 a month. I'm like going crazy. And my dad goes, are you crazy? You know how expensive therapy is? He said, go on stage, cry right now, on stage right now. So I went on stage that day, and it was Vinny, Damon Wayans Jr., and then they were coaching me, and I did it, and then I fell in love with it. And that's it.
You know how much therapy is today.
Yeah, it's like go on stage. Here's a group on.
It's interesting. How long did your dad have that club at the old location?
We opened it when I was 1. It was like in 86.
Wow. And then at first it wasn't.
It was a Swedish smorgasbord.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Someplace you would go eat. That's why it's not there no more.
Yeah, and he goes, you know Elvis came over here to eat here?
Pancakes. Yeah, I was going to tell you that there was a costume store next to the Ha Ha.
Yeah, Nudies across the street, yeah.
That had been there forever, right?
Yeah.
And I guess Liberace and everyone went over there.
Yeah.
But Elvis, the Ha Ha, the guy used to have a room in the back where Elvis would sit and fucking in the back, like 29 fucking pancakes.
Yeah.
You can go back there and just smell like pancakes. I'm 227.
So it went from Ola
was called Swedish Fork, then he went to Ola Amigos, and then they changed to LA Amigos, and then they became Ha Ha Cafe. And then it was a funny story. It wasn't even going to be a comedy club. We just did karaoke and we did dancing. That's it. And then one night, Buddy Lewis and Kim Willie walked in and go, "Hey, do you guys do comedy here?" And my dad's like, "Yeah, comedy, go." And then he just did a night, and then it boomed. It went great, and then it became a comedy club. Overnight, like, boom.
We need
Crazy.
reinforcements.
By accident.
So it was called the Ha Ha before there was comedy?
Yeah. That's because he goes, "I like to laugh." And my dad says it's because my initials is HAHA, which is my legal name, Hargo Macedonian. Haripsi Macedonian. But like, he just lied to me. That's some bullshit.
It's funny because I had in like 97, and I was a comedy store guy, and I did the improv during the week, and sometimes I do the Laugh Factory on Mondays. And the first
Enemy
people
recon
that ever come up to me
aircraft
one Christmas to do comedy at their club was the LA Cabaret. You remember the LA Cabaret is in Encino?
Yeah, on Ventura, right?
On Ventura Boulevard. And I've been there forever, like a comedy club right on Ventura there. And I went up there one night. It was fucking weird. Like, my life was weird. I get off stage at the Comedy Store at 1 in the morning. What the fuck you think I am? I'm 30. The guy books me, pays me, says, "I'll pay you $75, come up on a Thursday night." I go up there. When I get off stage, the guy gives me the $75. He goes, "Oh, I understand. Fuck my club again." That was the dirtiest thing I've ever heard. I go, they laughed. I go, "When you booked me from the comedy club," because I must have been drunk. Because I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it." And then I got a call. Maybe I must have been drunk. Yeah, something fucking weird. And then I got a call a year later. And it's Gilbert Escobar.
Oh, shit.
And he goes, "Do you know the Ha Ha Cafe is?" And I go, "Yeah. I used to live up there." Because for a while I used to have a girlfriend that lived in Studio City. And she showed it to me. She goes, "There's a comedy club around the corner from where I live." And he went, "No, it was nothing. It was just furniture stores, liquor stores." And I went up there. Gilbert booked me on a Saturday night, and I went up there. And when I walked in, I'm like, "This is a fucking mistake.
Game's over.
This was a mistake."
9 seconds.
There was no doorman.
Fucking
It was
3
a late show. And it was pure.
Just nothing happened until I get out there.
Sit.
Well,
What's that sit?
Van Nuys? San Fernando?
A little higher, yeah. It was all gang members.
Yeah.
The kid told me outside, "No, bro, we're from Pacoima or something like that, with Richie Valens." Stillmore.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these motherfuckers are getting people from fucking Stillmore down here. I went up there and said a joke, bro, and they turned on me.
Was it about somewhere?
No, it was just one of my jokes that, I've been doing for fucking months. And they turned on me, and one guy started heckling, and then another guy said, "Shut the fuck up." So when I got off, your mom thought I started a war up on the thing, and I go, "It wasn't me."
Yeah.
She paid me. She goes, "You never allowed any of it." I'm like, what the fuck bad luck do I got? That's it. I go, "I'll never do a spot up in the valley again." I always had bad luck. And then there was another place that somebody booked a steakhouse in one of these fucking things. And supposedly you get a dinner.
Yeah.
And you do comedy and you get $25 or something like that. I'll never forget. I forget who. Maybe Darren Carter, maybe one of those fucking guys, Dante.
Yeah.
Somebody like that. And the next thing you know, fucking, we eat and they give us a bill. And sure, you're a comic. You order the 16 ounce.
Yeah, of course.
You're a fucking government.